And things will proceed as usual.
What? 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 This might be the most insane mechanism I've ever seen in any game ever. I'm so serious. This might be the first game where there really is going to be only one survivor. No BS. There is no way there's multiple people leaving. Like all the other games where people leave, no, this one, everyone's getting dropped off. Boy, this is excitement. Yo, dog. This is insane. Let me tell you, I'm like excited to play this, and I'll be honest, this just fell on me like just looking through Twitter like a couple days ago. I can't believe this. People said they've been waiting like 6 years for this prologue. It's gone through many hiatuses and stuff, but yo, this sounds so exciting to play, bro. I'm actually cannot wait. Nah, this music hitting, bro. This music is cold. Yeah, I'm excited to play this. It's a vibe. This is a vibe. I'm excited. Very, very excited. So, let's get straight into it.
Greetings. I am your new counselor.
Yo, this is so cool already.
You deserve to die.
So this is how we're coming? We just started the game, and this monstrosity beast is already on my case.
You are a shallow, impotent little creature, incapable of humility or introspection.
This is so cool.
Your envy, spite, and deceit are matched only by your cowardice, your ignorance, your attention-seeking. Your life is defined by superficial relationships and uninspired dreams, all of which will slowly wither away under your own self-importance.
Yo, this voice actor is killing this shit right now.
What? What do you mean I'm being unnecessarily cruel? Oh, this is how I speak to all of my clients.
Yo, this is so diabolical.
Then why the hell are you here? If you don't want to listen to my gracious advice.
I mean, yo.
Ah, I see. That killing game story. I remember now.
You know why I'm here. Come on.
I doubt there's much therapeutic merit in allowing you to bear witness to what can only be described as a massacre. Nevertheless, I have never been one to deny a client's request.
A client's request? Are we the client? Like this is our wish for this game? We request for this? We're some evil fucks if that's the case.
Very well then. I will give you what you seek.
Oh my god, that is so cool. I mean, I don't know if that's really the case. I'm just speaking nonsense. Because I just heard this 2 days ago and said, I'm going to go ahead and lock in and get straight to the prologue. This shit here, literally, I'm thinking we're the client that are asking for this game. We are actually sadistic, no cap.
Don't be misled by my boorishness. This tale does hold a very personal significance for me. It was the day that I realized the futility of words, the price of ambition, and the cruel inconsequence of death. Locked in a prison where no voice could reach, I lost everything. So many harsh lessons, all taught by that man.
Yo, this is so good. Voice acting is good. Music is 10 out of 10. Damn!
I only hope that by the end of this journey, you too will be able to separate the fragility of delusion from the harshness of reality. Let us begin then.
Let us indeed.
A tragedy that sings of virtue and vice, of solitude and sorrow, of the beautiful and the hideous.
Hideous. That was good. That was oof.
Like many such tales, this one begins with the dull and incessant monologuing of an irrelevant.
Already this is peak. We just in the prologue. This is already peak. I can't believe it. No, I don't want to believe it. Not the voice coming out of the speaker, not the bright lines of the text flickering in and out, and certainly not the hastily taken mugshot of a cold, undisciplined expression frozen in time for all to see. Breaking news. This is so fire. This is so fire.
The Tokugawa Academy headmaster, Hiroharu Yotsuka, was arrested in Otsu last Saturday on manslaughter charges.
Damn, the hell did he do?
According to the Shiga Prefectural Police Department, the 46-year-old researcher was accused of endangering his students during a secretive experiment.
Okay, got it. Kidnapped students, put them in a school, etc.
Yotsuka reportedly forced students to participate in dangerous tests to maintain their scholarships.
Wow.
The most recent of which resulted in several injuries and one death, has pleaded not guilty to 1 count of manslaughter and 2 counts of reckless endangerment. The trial will be held on...
This can't be it.
This is clean. This shit is clean. Nah, this is crazy. Hold on. Did I just break my chair? No, I didn't. Okay. This is fire. Hold up. You got... The rain looks good. The people in the background looks phenomenal. The atmosphere. I'm glazing this game already. This is peak. No cap. I'm adding this in the list of things that I'm gonna have to wait for 6 years of completion. I'm along for the ride. They got me locked in.
What am I supposed to do now? All those promises you made, those speeches, those deep platitudes about virtue.
This guy is killing it.
Was all of that for nothing?
Yo, 2 for 2. 2 for 2. First the headmaster monkey type voice actor. French kiss. Second guy, man, stop.
I know I didn't work hard enough. I know I haven't been the best. But I really thought that you were going to pull through for me. And I would finally have something to work towards. This can't be the end. Please. Please don't let this be the end.
Damn, that's sad.
I want to be. I have to be. I need to be an ultimate.
Oh. So he has a strong desire. Like, I feel like he has a way stronger desire from like you know how Hajime really wanted to be an ultimate, but he was in the reserve course student. This guy has even a super drive. I'm sorry, just to let you know, I'm gonna use some similarities. This is its own game, I know, but you know, I just love the differences, bro. Like, they make these games so much better. It's insane.
So, this is the end of the line for you.
What?
And here, I thought I'd be looking forward to this day.
Who the heck is that robotic voice?
But even with everything I've done, it still wasn't enough. I was betrayed once again. I was so involved in your dream that I ended up shouldering your sin too. This time will be the last. I finally know what I have to do. The new generation, the future, they will be the key.
The students will be the key.
They will be taught the true meaning of vice, and the rest of the world will submit to us.
I'm going to be doing so much deep diving on this game whenever I'm done with this, because I promise you, like I said, my apologies. I really went in this thing face first because all I did was just heard a prologue was coming out and it's another fan game. This is just peak already.
I'll begin with the person you value most. Enjoy the show, Mr. Predecessor.
Who's that supposed to be? This shit is clean. This shit is clean. This is so clean. Oh my god, that's so clean. My head. It's like it's about to explode. Painfully, agonizingly, I opened them. Painfully, agonizingly, I opened them. Psh, press me. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Where am I? This place doesn't look familiar. I seem to be on a desolate sort and... Psh, press me.
God, where is that sound coming from?
I don't remember my alarm being able to speak. Wow. It must be coming from here. This is so hard. This music is tough. Everything about this just looks so good. Kakurosaru on the wall over there. Wow. A tape recorder. Yes, I'll do that.
Fine, I get it.
Somewhat oppressively, my weary hand inches forward and presses the button.
Rise and shine, dearest pupil Hiroaki Azuki. How do you like the nap? I know a desk isn't the comfiest thing to sleep on.
Hiroaki. Okay. So, my apologies if I mispronounced any names. Wait, how do they know my name? Let me get straight to the point. You've been kidnapped, abducted, shanghaied, onikakashi'd.
Huh?
What? I've been kidnapped? When? How? I tried to recount the details of the last time I was awake, but this blistering headache won't let me think clearly.
Hear me well.
Now, I'm sure you're deeply confused as to how that even happened. Who's doing this? Why are they doing this? Is anyone coming to help me? Who else have they kidnapped?
Know your place.
Figure it out yourself. We have more pressing matters at hand. Who is this person? And why do they sound like some kind of cartoon character? Yo, the sprites are tight! These poses are cool. And he has a Hoge too. You already know.
Tempting.
You have a very simple task. Escape from this room. Succeed and I'll provide you with some small comforts of life, food, and shelter, and perhaps even freedom. Fail, and to put it bluntly, you'll be stuck here until your skin and bone. Okay, this headmaster, whoever, diabolical. Oh my god, I'd be freaking out too.
Let's see how this
There are
turns
3 other students like yourself, all trapped in the locked rooms. How sad. Be a pal and cooperate with them, would you? But hurry, only one will remain. The West will burn. Huh? What is that supposed to mean?
out. We will meet again.
Poetics aside, I'll be enabling your speakers so that you can work with the other members of the summer team. Oh, and remember to pick your tablet. It holds secrets, not just to escape the room, but to the whole game. Got it?
Why is this
Well then,
happening?
I understood. It's absolutely none of that. Suddenly, voice of... Yo, let me find out. I'm going to download every one of these OSTs. This is just way too good for its own good. Suddenly, a voice echoed from the ceiling.
Missing something here.
Man, I don't know how long I can take this crap.
Please calm down, ma'am. Everything will be fine. I will save you from this dire situation, though I might not come out unscathed.
Okay, so we got at least 3 people stuck up there.
Let's not go that far. I'm sure such a simple puzzle can be solved without casualties.
Sounds good. Let's solve this. There seems to be 3 different people. Those must be the other students that thing mentioned.
Clear?
Hello, can anyone hear me? Hey, did anyone else hear that?
Oh?
That must be the 4th student.
What?
Are you in the need of assistance?
Let me see.
Oh, maybe you can get us out. Can you leave your room? I can try. I tried rattling the door, but
Not a chance.
the exit's locked. Damn it.
Can't be.
This is the outcome then.
It's no use. We have to solve this puzzle.
I'm not good with
Brain puzzles were never my forte. I wish there was an easier way. Maybe I could interrogate this thing, pry into some information, buddy cop style.
Come on.
Behaving like the police certainly won't help us.
I see the problem here.
It wouldn't work regardless. It's a tape recording, not a speaker.
Gross.
They're totally spying on us though.
Share your thoughts.
Excuse me, all of you. Can you tell me the exactly what you have in your room? I take a moment to survey my surroundings.
I'm not sure.
There seems to be some kind of strange mechanism on the wall here.
I will need more time.
Yes, I believe that's where we all have to input the solution. Once we figure it out, of course. With 4 empty slots in the wall, there are 4 tiles, each depicted a separate kanji. My eyesight's still a bit blurry, so I can't properly make out the characters.
Yeah.
There's also the tablet I worked up on, the recorder with the message from the kidnapper.
I wonder.
And a small pink tablet. The recording mentioned that this was important.
Possibly.
Now that you mentioned it, he did say it was relevant to the escape room. Maybe we should all try turning it on?
It's plausible.
Let me see. I gently push the small key on the right side of the tablet. It's going to display my name on there, and my world goes white. Do not tell me. Don't have one of those things where I'm sitting there hit with a massive flashback bomb in V3, where they hit me with that thing, and now I don't remember what I am, and then I somehow remember where I am.
How was that?
Did something happen when you turned it on? Let me try. 1,000 indescribable sensations sweep through me in an instant. It's not just my vision that seems to be affected. An instant ring echoes through my ears, and even my fingertips seem to tingle with some kind of malaise. What is this? Eventually, the sensory bombardment afflicted me slowly subsided, and the thing seemed to return to normal. That was... Until I take a closer look at the space directly above the tablet. What in the world is that?
My word.
It's a
What?
hologram? It's a hologram of a cute flower. I think it's some kind of tulip. Flower? Mine's look like a pair of ice skates. Except it's all weird and pixelated. Man, it almost feels like I've been digitalized and sent into some kind of old video game. Oh my god, some of these references. My hologram, if that's what it is, seems to be a pair of shades. Upon closer inspection, it seems I'm able to physically interact with it. You can touch it? Spurred on by this revelation, my right hand reaches forward and brushes against the leaf blower. Sure enough, it actually feels real. I can feel the coolness of the metal, the grooves of the nozzle, everything. This day just keeps getting weirder and weirder. I would pinch myself if I hadn't done my nails.
Share your thoughts.
What about you, fourth teammate?
I'm not sure. Please forgive me.
My apologies. I don't know your name. What kind of object appeared when you turned on your tablet? It seems to be a leaf blower of sort, but just as you guys said, it looks extremely pixelated.
Well,
Maybe that's because this technology is a work in progress. There's never been holograms you could touch, or holograms in general. I took a closer look at the tablet, which I'd unsurmoutably dropped on the table when I first turned it on. In the center of the screen, illuminated in large sans serif letters, is a phrase I can't hope to understand.
I wonder.
Augmented Reality Interactive Audio Hologram. I might just call it ARIA for short. ARIA. I'm slapping that right there. ARIA.
Those are indeed words.
No, that's what's written on the screen.
holy breakthrough!
You're right. Wow, this is just like something from a supervillain's evil lair.
A little concerning.
Except this technology is clearly real and functional. Mysterious inventions beyond our wildest imaginations. Perhaps the Academy has something to do with it? But what does it all mean? Like, this is cool and all, but our kidnappers didn't put us here just to test out some weird tech, right? I wonder if there's some kind of pattern in the objects that appears when we turn on our tablets. Let's turn off this particular contraption for now and take a closer look at the mechanism.
It's plausible.
Right. My eyesight hasn't fully recovered, but I can finally read the kanji engraved on each tile. I'm so sorry if I'm saying kanji wrong. Oh my god, as I'm listening and paying attention, They're literally playing like a remix type music that's sounding like from Zero Escape. This is tough. This is so tough. Summer, spring, winter, and autumn.
It's not that deep.
Guys, isn't this a pretty obvious solution to this whole thing? There is?
Yeah.
Especially considering the 4 objects we received. If I remember correctly, our items were a tulip, shades, a leaf blower, and ice skates.
Oh,
Oh, you have such great memory.
Let's just
Right.
move
I
on.
think I might know how to solve this puzzle. Okay. Hiroraki. I pray I'm saying that right. I'm going to engrave that shit. Hiroraki is smart as shit right now. I just need to take another look at the order. Summer, spring, winter, and autumn.
Thank you for your cooperation.
I'll let you take the lead from here then. What should we all put in the first slot? Right. We all probably have to input the same answer to escape. The first slot should hold. So we gotta go with the second tile. I place the second tile into the first slot. A satisfied click echo through the room as a tile locks it into place. Oh, I have a good feeling about this. That click sounded like the audio equivalent of maple syrup on noodles. Who the hell puts maple syrup on noodles? Who puts maple syrup on noodles?
super job.
Delicious. I must be out the ordinary.
Troubling.
Never mind. What should our next step be? Second slot should hold. It was summer, spring, autumn, winter. So then next is the first tile. There you go.
I understand.
All right. Only 2 more to go.
Never fear.
The truth eludes me.
This is going where I think it's going. Seems like it. Is this going where I think it's going? Seems like it.
This is the
Never mind. We trust your judgment. What's next? The third slot should be summer, spring, winter, autumn. So now it's the third tile.
Are you unaware? My answer is thus.
Oh, it's my fault. It was summer, spring, autumn, winter. I already forgot that. All right, click.
I
And there's only 1 tile left. Let's see if I was right.
Well,
Oof. Well, she's acting weird. I'll ignore it for now, though. Soon after, I hear 3 identical clicks emanating from the speaker, followed by the howl of whirling gears.
What?
That has to be the door. Come on.
Well met.
Don't forget to take the tablet with you. I hurried, grabbed the tablet, monetarily surprised by its considerable weight, and shoved it into my pocket before dashing off. We all emerged from our respective rooms, finding ourselves in a dimly lit central area. Oh my god, yo, the art is so good. Yo, she looks badass as shit too. Oh, yo, this is crazy. Yo, this is so good. These people sure look eccentric. Is that girl wearing a superhero cosplay? Yeah, you look at her and be like, yeah, she's possibly Superwoman.
Oh, hey. It's nice to finally put faces to those voices.
Greetings. I'm glad you are all uninjured.
So, noisy, calm, and confident. That is such a lie. Confident?
Is something bothering you?
well,
About that last puzzle.
Yeah.
It ended up being really easy, didn't it?
I'm sorry.
So, the others actually solved it way before you woke up.
Wait.
Except, I kindly advised them not to use that answer since, you know, it seems suspiciously simple to me.
I've failed you.
We ended up discussing. Oh, that's a nice. I like that. She got the little. We ended up discussing it for another 20 minutes while you were asleep. I mean, that's cool. They spent 20 minutes discussing that.
Are you kidding?
Okay, this is really weird. They went through all the trouble to lock us in here, but now they're going to let us leave because we know what order the seasons are
I
in?
see the problem here.
Maybe the trivial nature of the answer was meant to confuse us somehow, or perhaps it was designed to test our tendencies to overanalyze. Regardless, it seems we aren't quite done yet. He points to another mechanism near the door.
I'm scared.
These tiles, 4431 I smell another puzzle on our trail.
understand.
I like this. This is actually cool. Like, they're putting like some cool puzzles in the game to keep the audience engaged is actually tight. I mean, I'm already engaged regardless puzzles or not, but still. I think we're supposed to place certain tiles in that furnace.
Hang on.
Guys? The red stuff in that glass tube thingy is moving. Huh? As on cue, a wave of sweltering heat slammed into us. That was a scream. This music is so tough. Okay, let me continue. It really is quite hot in here. Nothing the soaring glass can't handle, mind you, but it is definitely uncomfortable.
Entirely unexpected.
I think the thermostat represents the time limit for solving this puzzle. Don't tell me they're going to cook us alive. You bitch! Oh, come. Okay, that's cool. What the hell did I do to deserve this? Does anyone have any ideas? There doesn't seem to be any kind of pattern to this one. Respectfully, the most helpful thing I can do right now is step aside.
Please forgive me.
I admit, I am also at a loss. We're gonna burn like the Amazon. Only people might actually give a crap that I'm gone. Burn? But hurry, only one will remain, the rest will burn. What do they mean by that? Do they really mean 3 of us will die here? Or is it something else? That's insane.
No?
Maybe we should just feed them into the cute in order from 1 to 4. Simple work last time, right?
Bear with me.
Or maybe we're meant to dispose 2 of 4 tiles, so we're left with 1 of each number.
For shame!
It's a trick. It's probably a test of wit. They're trying to scare us into jumping into conclusions, even though we don't have all the right information.
I have a plan.
And the solution to that's cool. And the solution to acknowledge the fact that we don't know enough to solve the puzzle. Therefore, we should do nothing. Are you insane? Do you need medical attention? Let's not fight here. The heat around us began to reach unbearably levels. With every second that passes, it becomes harder to breathe. Oh God, we really don't have the time to argue like this. I need to do something now. Oh my God, you gotta decide? I'm listening to a calm guy.
Won't screw this
I'm
up.
going to dispose 2 of the 4 tiles.
Sir,
Please, wait.
why you do that?
If we only have 1 of each tile, won't all the numbers get lonely?
I'll never surrender.
This feels very wrong. A true hero would never come to anyone, animated or inanimated, to shackle of the loneliness. It's easier not to fight this. Wow, okay, I mean, I would have done that, but I guess try something else. A teammate continues to bicker in the background. I close my eyes and think carefully about what I heard on the recording. The rest will burn, the furnace, and the number of tiles. Wait, I think I have it. I gathered up every tile except the one labeled 1 and threw them into the furnace. Oh, I didn't. Okay, that's true. The falling tiles clattered against the brick wall and a smothering roar thundered from the furnace as the ceramic is set ablaze. I really hope you know what you're doing, because you can't exactly unburn those tiles. Just as she was at the panic, we hear the sound of a door unlocking. Aha, it seems to have worked. It did? I mean, it did?
Lost.
Freedom. Without a moment to spare, we dash into the hallway just as the air around us began to singe our skin. This is such a cool. That music was fire. That music was so tough. Oh my God, I need that to be used in a trial ground. In sharp contrast to the free person we left behind, the next room mercifully flows with cool, refreshing air that washes over us. Ugh, my lungs, they feel like they're on the verge of exploding. You did it, I think.
Crisis averted.
Thank goodness you were with us, blonde man. Now we're finally in the clear.
Couldn't have done it without
Yes,
you.
it seems you're quick and confident. Thinking saved us. Yeah, he's confident. I ain't gonna lie. I was trusting and calm person here, and my ass would have been burned to a crisp. I cannot lie. I even think about like listening to the recording, and then him saying that of 3 of us would end up dying with 1 left would be the reason you just throw 1 tile in and now you're alive. It's crazy.
My answer is thus.
And after taking a look around, there doesn't appear to be anything particular dangerous or particular in the room apart from that. He pointed towards the center of the room, though the rest of us are too busy recovering from our brush with death to pay attention. This guy, we were nearly burned alive and he seemed almost unfazed. It takes a while for me to regain my composure and direct my sights towards the object of interest. Exploration time. Through the story will whisk you away from this area soon enough. You'll need to know how many. Press F1 to get the coda pad, which contains the setting menu. Press F2 to view the previous dialogue. Press Enter to enable and disable the observation mode, which is used to discover interactable objects. Use the WAS key to walk around. Hold Shift to sprint. Press F3 to review the game controls described in this tutorial, because I know you'll forget them by the time Chapter 1 comes out. That's a good one. Hey, that's a good one. Be grateful you have such a kind and considerate educator. Evil cat goes that. Nah, this is diabolical. Alright, so this is what this is. So that's the save load management. You already know what I gotta do. You already know what happens. You gotta do 2 double saves in this. Always. You just never know. Yo, this is actually so fire. Oh my god. I'm looking at this insane right now. How do like these devs and everyone involved with this just do this all for free? I feel like I don't deserve to be blessed enough to play something as fantastic as this. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. This is amazing. This is so cool too. The way this feels to walk around like this is crazy. It's some kind of weird monkey statue. It's cute but creepy at the same time.
No one is perfect.
There doesn't appear to be any input required from us. I don't believe this is another puzzle. Oh, that's wonderful news. That last one was going to be the death of me.
Possibly.
It would have been. Yo, they got the. Man, stop playing. This is fire. It would have helped if you had taken off your suit.
How violent!
I can't do that when I'm on duty. It's unconscionable. That's gonna trip me up.
Unconscionable.
I can't do that while I'm on duty. It's unconscionable. Refusal to back down from your morals. I like it.
Hi.
Hey, take a closer look at the base. There's something written in there. At the foot of the statue lies a curious yet haunting inscription carefully etching in the old decaying stone. What is this? As sure as the spring blossom never wilts. They might just read it here. Let me not read it right there. Such a strange and sad poem, especially the last line.
What?
What's so sad about it? I think it's a lovely set of promises to the future. Let me go ahead and say it real quick. As sure as the spring blossoms never wilt, I will hold your hand. As sure as the summer wind never calms, I will see you smile. As sure as the autumn moon never waves, I will earn your praise. As sure as the winter snow never melts, I will dry my tears. As sure as the 1,000 years pass, I will remain on this earth. I will hear your song again. Well, I'm definitely not going to ruin the romance of it by explaining it. Out of all the cryptic mumbo jumbo I've seen today, this probably takes the cake. I know it has some meaning. Mysterious as this is, this doesn't seem all too helpful in aiding our escape right now. I feel like it might be something that might be used later or down the line, maybe. Those, however, might be worth taking a look at. He just stood around us along the wall at 5 entrances, including the ones we came from. Seems like we have to explore a lot of different areas if we're going to get out of here.
Now we eat.
If we're lucky, we may find an exit or a clue that explains our current situation. That sounds like a reasonable plan. Do you think we should split?
You're wrong.
Wait! Why did you scream? I just realized that we haven't introduced ourselves yet. That is so embarrassing.
Honest mistake.
Oh yes, I was so caught up with those puzzles that the thought of completely slipped my mind. Well, now, Avi, I like that. Well, now that the threat of imminent death has passed, there's no excuse. It's time to learn you all who I really am.
I'm Maru Yokokume. And get this, I'm the ultimate activist. Isn't that a surprise?
I fuck with that. Nah, I fuck with that. Yeah, she's tight, bro. Maru is looking like she about to be one of my favorite characters, no cap. Her personality and everything about and how she caters herself, cinema. I'm so serious. And that's clean. I'm telling you, this is all so clean. Wait, really? I'm an ultimate too.
Oh, you.
Well, what are the odds? That's amazing. Does make my reveal a bit less impressive, but still.
Recreation is in order.
I don't think it's a coincidence exactly. I think all 4 of us are ultimates.
Really?
Wait, how do you know? The last place I recall before being kidnapped was a small speedboat bound to Bitokukawa Island.
It's plausible.
Oh, I remember now. Now that the confusion and terror has somewhat subsided, I'm able to gather my thoughts for the first time since I woke up. It was a few months after I first been awarded my title. I had just received an email from the school informing me that the annual opening ceremony will be held in 2 weeks. It told me that I was to arrive at a lake Eastern Port by noon and take a speedboat to the island alone. Alright, I'm gonna be so serious though, and hear me out from this. You mean to tell me I'm going through trials and tribulations to get an ultimate, and then they tell me at noon o'clock I want you to meet me near a damn speedboat to be taken to an island by my damn self? Are you crazy to think I'm even going in that situation? No way in hell I'm going by myself to a speedboat alone. That's just bound to be kidnapped.
Wait.
I got an email like that too. It looked very official, so I carried out its instructions to a T. I'm sorry, bro. Maybe I'm just faded, but I would look insanely crazy to try to get on a boat alone by myself. I'm just being honest here.
Remain neutral.
It was rather ominous. Getting on that speedboat, it was some sort of autopilot. There wasn't anyone around either. That's just insane. I was asked to arrive at the lake Southport at precisely 1 p.m. It seems the administration wanted us to be alone when we departed.
Unacceptable.
I remember seeing the walls of the school on the horizon and losing consciousness soon after that. Does this mean the school's behind this? I mean, it's not like any random person would know where I was. Maybe these escape rooms have something to do with that opening ceremony. No way. I've studied the school's event protocol, and something like that furnace puzzle would never be allowed. How can you be so sure, puzzle dude? Are you some kind of Bitukukawa super fan? Possibly. Well, I have done my research. Wait, puzzle dude?
Oh, you.
Yep. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, bro. Maru is so cool. I'm really liking her vibe. No cap. Yep. All the time I've been calling you funny little nicknames in my head like Man Bun Man and Super Ma'am. Hope you have a nice one for me too.
The soaring lass fights for freedom.
I object to these legal distant moniker. I only respond to the soaring lass.
Let's just
Oh,
move on.
Anyways,
Hello again.
my name is Hiroki Uzuki, but you can call me Hiro. Thank you. Oh yes, I was calling Yasuhiro Hiro in Danganronpa 1. I'm happy you're glad to take the nickname of Hiro. That's all I'm calling you by. Because saying your full name is going to give me a headache. No cap. Hiro, a fitting name. That's cool. Let me take a picture of you so I don't forget. Oh my god, I did not pay attention. I thought I was tripping. Is that Monami on a phone? This shit is hard. I'm convinced now. This game is fire in every which way. The developers are peaking and I'm literally like only 40 something minutes in. I'm so serious. Maru takes out a smartphone and starts tapping away at the screen.
Hello?
Judging by the clock, it's been 6 hours since I boarded that boat. We've been unconscious for a while. That's actually kind of reassuring. At least we haven't been gone for like 2 weeks or something.
Troubling.
You have your phone with you? Odd. When I woke up, mine was gone.
For shame.
Same for me. I assumed the heathens who abducted us stolen
I
it.
got nothing.
Well, it doesn't have any service and...
You bitch!
What the hell? The camera lens is broken. Damn, they broke Maru's camera lens? Dude, are you kidding? I literally just bought this a few weeks ago.
That's rude.
It's so weird though. Why would they leave your phone but disable everything useful? Wouldn't it be safer to just take it like they did with us?
That's just a rumor.
I don't know. Oh god. Do you think they might disable the nearest cell phone tower or something? Theory bomb here. I might be thinking way too deep to this, and this could have absolutely no merit to this in any way, shape, or form. Why would you take everyone else's phone, but Maru's the only one that can keep her phone? Is she lying about it actually being disserviced? Just a thought. Just a thought.
How violent.
Probably, if there was a signal, then Maru would be able to alert the authorities. Shit. The email also said that the opening ceremony was top secret and that I might not be allowed to contact the outside world until it ended. My dad and my posse might not be realizing anything is wrong. Posse? Yo, they got some cool shit. Oh, those are the guys, gals, and MB pals who helped me with my activism.
Why are you so obsessed
We're
with
pretty-
me?
This voice actor is killing this shit. All of them are killing this shit. It's so crazy. We're pretty good at helping people organize. I think we started somewhere around 30 strikes across the country so far. 30? What's that? What a sprite! You see her neck is like... Nah, bruh. That's crazy. 30? That's as many as 3 10s.
That's the way of the rabble
Well,
rouser.
with the amount of workers' rights abuses the gentle laborers suffered on a daily basis, I'm surprised the numbers isn't higher. Folks just aren't used to standing up for themselves these days, you know?
Let me see.
It's risky business. Sore legs, hoarse voices, and broken nails are only the beginning of our problems. But
Totes excited.
there's nothing better than helping someone finally get the support they need. When all said is done, I was a little apprehensive about the whole ultimate activism thing at first, but she actually seemed serious about her talent.
Okay, short stack.
Sure, come on, bro. Now you got me thinking.
I'm gonna strike.
Maybe the reason I was kidnapped was because of my protest activities. Believe me, union busters will do anything to have their way.
It's plausible.
Sounds plausible, but I don't think it explains why the rest of us are here. I've never even been to a strike.
Really?
Do baseball, soccer, or bowling strikes count? I guess. That's a good joke. If you're ever interested in joining one of the numerous picket lines, we'll welcome you with open arms. That's cool. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Maru.
That's just a rumor.
Just try not to tell any off-color jokes. The posse is very sensitive to that kind of thing. Sounds fine.
Advice.
Tempting. I do think it's important for an ultimate to contribute to the well-being of others.
Pretty awesome.
Plus,
right?
it must be delightful to barge into places with a megaphone and strike fear into the hearts of evildoers.
It's not
Well,
that
I guess protests aren't meant to cause a
I'm
fuss.
sorry.
I like to think my talent also revolves around helping people. Frankly, I believe that I was unable to contribute to either puzzle.
I'll never surrender.
I should have been standing tall with our hearts as one fearless, liberating us from that foul prison.
Spandex. All spandex.
That's a line right there. But that shit was cool. I'm not gonna lie. Not that you stole my thunder or anything, Sir Uzuki. I sure appreciate playing sidekick, you know.
I'm flattered.
Sir Uzuki? Yeah, I'm gonna say I'm flattered by that low key. Flattered, but that's very formal.
Citizens, your
Nay.
savior is here.
I gotta stop glazing this game. Let me continue. Nay, proper titles are of the utmost importance. How is one meant to show respect for their fellow citizens? I wouldn't dare greet a stranger, no offense, without the necessary horrifics.
Not see that coming.
Right.
Pretty awesome, right?
Though afraid not. Like, yo, that neck action that she's doing, like, her way of, like, feeling, like, non-confident is so cool, though. Like, it's just crazy. Though, fret not, Sir Uzuki. Our time as strangers has come to an end, for I will now introduce myself.
You may call me the Soaring Lass, the paladin of the skies and the earth, known to save any and all from peril.
Yes, ma'am, Miss Soaring Lass.
But if we're doing this personally, Momoe Soga works too. Ultimate local hero, at your service.
I fuck with that. Local hero? Okay, she be getting active then. Momoe? Okay, that's cool. I'll call you Soaring Lass too. I have no problem with that. Momoe Soga. Cool beans.
Huh?
Local hero? Where did that helmet come from? That's what I said.
Oh,
Quite the noble talent, eh?
gotta
That's
stay
cool.
humble.
Nothing too grand though. Gotta stay humble in all of that biz.
Justice sees all.
What in the smile? This is so fire. However, some say my devotion to justice is far beyond that of any hero before me. My triumphs are highly esteemed in small communities. I can't tell if she was role-playing. Might as well play along.
Bear with me.
I confess, I am somewhat interested. What exactly are these triumphs?
Crisis averted.
One time, I made the paper for stopping an altercation at the local pub. Tensions were high, bottles at heart alike were shattered, but one gal swooped in and saved the day.
Huh?
You got into a bar fight?
How violent.
No way! Violence is always unnecessary.
Perish the thought.
I prefer words and the likes. You see, I talk the troublesome gangsters out of it, and even directed them to anger management classes. Wow, that is a cool talent. So she don't need to be fighting with straight hands. She don't have to give you the hand. She basically can speak with words. And you know how there's a joke around, if you watch anime, talk no jutsu, they can talk you out of certain situations. That's pretty much what her talent is. Pretty much. Stopping a bar fight with diplomacy alone certainly is an accomplishment. But that's also crazy. If she does have that... Yo. That's very cool. I take it that you're kind of like a middleman of sorts when it comes to justice. You're not an actual police officer, right?
Citizens, your
I'd say...
savior is here.
I'd say I'm a slice of everything. I restore peace, keep crime out the back streets, and even tend to the elderly.
Oh,
Oh, no matter the age, race, or class, all respect to the soaring lass. Oh, that's a bar! That is a bar! I kind of doubt that.
I accept all requests.
So far, I've been committed to 100% acceptance rate on all neighborhood requests. That is amazing. All requests?
I have a plan.
It's mostly just mundane. Saving cats from trees, mowing people's lawns, pet sitting, and grabbing things from high shelves.
Hang on.
Hold up. You accept every request? Can't someone, like, take advantage of that?
Perish the thought.
Perish the thought. Not a soul in my community would dare partake in something so cruel and sinister. They would never give me unreasonable demands or use me as a replacement Saturday housekeeper because the old one quit over a salary dispute.
Yeah.
Oddly yeah, she don't fuck with that one. Oddly specific.
Justice sees all.
A piece of advice. Sometimes it's okay to place your trust in people, yeah? I don't know. She's like, She's definitely a character.
Now we eat.
I've never seen so many ultimates in one place before.
Creation is in
It is
order.
unfortunate that this formative experience was brought about by kidnapping. I suppose there's a lesson to be learned here. Really? I don't think there was much to be gained from something like
Please
this.
forgive me.
I see. That's not a great mindset to keep in a stressful situation such as this.
Release all negative.
Do not let
energies.
yourself be poisoned by the world's anxiety, big or small. If there's uncertainty in your life, find a way to remove it and better yourself. I love that. That's a line. That's a great line. That's a great motto everyone should use. You and me? Yeah. Better ourselves.
Are you kidding?
That's certainly fun and all, but your words of wisdom weren't what saved us from a human barbecue. I
Powerful
can't lie. I
inspiration.
would have been cooked listening to the calm person. Say, is your talent at all relevant to motivational speaking? Yes, though that's but a fraction of what I engage with. I suppose a proper introduction is in order.
My name is Busho Saji, the ultimate yoga guru. Through arts ancient and new, I aspire to achieve harmony for myself and others.
Ultimate Yoga Guru is insane. I fuck with that. Bushuho? That's a cool name too, bro. This is tough. This is so tough. A yoga guru, that's pretty unique. I've never tried it myself, but I heard that it's great for your health.
Should we do some massages?
Yes, yoga is helpful as a moderated form of exercise. I need to do some damn yoga myself. I never really tried it out for myself, but sounds like it'd be like something that could be so soothing and relaxing.
Release all negative
But the
energies.
truth benefit is the outlook that it brings.
Not
I'm
see that coming.
not sure I quite understand.
No one is perfect.
I'm assuming the team is dropping an entire OST list. It's getting downloaded. This is phenomenal. Yoga is the delusion of autonomy. Through constant repetition of asanas or body posture, we convince ourselves that we are masters of our own minds and
This
bodies.
requires
Have you ever felt invigorative, perhaps even invincible after an arduous task? Like completing a job or a particularly difficult exam? Hey, he's not lying about that fact, bro. When you exercise, or let's say you got something done in like a absolute fashion, like let's say a test, or accomplish an achievement or a goal, phenomenal feeling.
Yeah.
I think so.
My answer is
It's the same for yoga. That feeling of accomplishment of success after a routine emboldens the mind, easing our doubts and fears. Even though all you've done is a set of basic stretches and poses,
May we endure these trying times.
these delusions of grandeur are even more necessary in a cynical world.
No one is perfect.
And I wholeheartedly believe that a gentle delusion is more valuable than a vicious truth.
Those are indeed words.
Wow, that's so deep and stiff. Still wasn't useful as puzzle guy though. That certainly is a strange attitude to have towards something as innocuous as yoga. Though I suppose people who believe the same idea as everyone else can't really be
I'm
ultimates.
a little concerned.
You all seem surprised at my philosophy. I don't blame you honestly.
That's all I have to say.
I'm certain you know what you're talking about though. being an ultimate and all.
Possibly.
Well, I do garnered quite a few customers at my yoga studio, including some members of the Bitukukawa facility.
Huh?
No way, your classes must be pretty good at attracting that kind of crowd.
Thank you for your cooperation.
One of them was the first to ask me to apply to the school, actually. Oh, wow.
Entirely
I
unexpected.
do hope our prior relationship didn't affect the admission process, though. That would hardly be fair. Right. They're both quiet for some reason.
Tension.
Oh my, the energy in this room became quite oppressive all of a sudden.
Should we do some asanas?
Perhaps we... This music is so hard. Yo, this whole playlist is getting downloaded. I'm telling you. Perhaps we should try some asanas. Attempting to escape this place without a strong mindset would be a fool errand.
Let's just move
Maybe
on.
later.
Hey,
Well, that's everyone, right?
catch you later.
If we got introductions down, I think we should search for the help.
Are you
Hold
unwell?
your horses. Hero still has yet to share his talent. I'd be quite rude for us to exclude a fellow ultimate, would it not?
Oh, you.
Damn, I didn't realize.
You're under citizen's arrest.
You're withholding information? No, it's not like that. I was waiting for you all to say something first.
It was
I just
me.
didn't think it was important.
Coffee.
Neither did I. Yo, Maru might be my go already, bro. Like off of vibes alone, cause like I said, and I'm sorry, just a quick off topic. Project Eden Garden, my favorite character is Cassidy, and she just alone, the vibes and everything about her, she just got me. So I feel like Maru's gonna be that same type. I don't know what it is. I'm just going off of first impressions right now. Fuck it with her.
Sir,
Of course, it's important, Sir Utsuki. With our blessed talents in unison, escape is all but assured.
super job.
So go on, tell us.
Exactly.
Yeah, spill. Okay, fine. And she has a megaphone too, bruh. Where the hell does she even keep that damn thing?
I'm the ultimate apprentice. It's an unusual talent, but I'm glad to have it.
Wow. Okay. Ultimate apprentice. Okay.
My word.
Interesting. I didn't know one could excel at being an apprentice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, isn't your title kind of like saying experienced novice or something? Well, it's a complicated arrangement. It isn't, but they don't need to know that. Don't mess things up now, hero.
I've worked hard.
During high school, I worked under a lot of different employers.
I'm gonna strike.
Like, due to lax child labor laws. Please continue.
What can I say?
Right, and I guess a lot of my bosses were impressed by how adaptive I was.
Jack of all
Baking,
trades.
fishing, woodworking. Oh, he is the jack of all trades. Baking, fishing, woodworking, waiting tables. I really can't remember all the stuff I did, but I guess I was pretty good.
Holy breakthrough.
So you're almost like an ultimate, since, you know, you could do why thank you. Soaring Lass, I appreciate that.
Selfie.
No kidding. Maybe that's why you're able to solve puzzles so easily. You must be like the king of random knowledge. I guess so. Most of my talents are like trading skills and secretary work. That type of deal, I don't know how to do literally everything. Well, the fact that you even feel the need to acknowledge the achievement in and of itself,
You've improved.
you should be proud, hero. My instincts tell me that your talent will be invaluable as we speak to escape our kidnappers.
I'm grateful.
Thanks. Whew, I think that went pretty well. Wait, if all of us are ultimates, do you think our kidnappers might capture even more of us?
Right.
I guess we'll find out if we search
This
rooms.
requires special attention.
Yes, however, I don't think that would be wise to engage in a large group.
Unacceptable.
If our entire group of 4 were caught by surprise, the results would be
I
disastrous.
understand.
Let's split into pairs then. If we find anything notable, we can meet up back here.
Totes excited.
Alright then, hero, you're coming with me. I need someone who actually is willing to follow my instructions. Hey, I'm with you. Lead the way, Maru. Lead the way.
Sir,
Then I'll go with Sir Saji.
Sound advice.
Very well. For now, Momo and I will search the rooms directly left of the passage we all came from. Let's reconvene here shortly. I'm still unsure if we'll find anything else, but if we do, it will be prudent to have them meet here as well.
Yeah.
The first thing I want to check is that big circular door over there. It's different from all the others, so it might be our ticket out of here.
It's plausible.
Let me try. I approach the door and attempt to pry it open.
Get
It's
in
locked.
here.
I don't even see a keyhole, so you might only be able to open it from the other side. What? And here I thought we finally were going to escape this dump.
It can't
Yeah, fine. Let's try another way.
Let me see.
How about that one? The one on the right of the passage we came from.
Well, I'm on.
Sure. This music is tough. Okay, got 2 more people.
Oh no.
Are you sure someone will come looking for us?
Without question.
I'm positive. Once my supporters notice my absence, they'll surely spare no expense for a search party.
Hello?
Hero, there are really more people. This one, when I heard this OST from the voice actors reveal, this was my favorite one out of the entire so far. I'm sorry, I can't even get words out. This is so peak. Hold on. Holy shit, is your skin blue?
Please?
Hey, please don't be scared.
I hope we can get along.
We're not bad guys, I think.
Hang on.
You think?
I'm keeping an eye on
You two, please lower your voices. You might frighten someone. Sorry, big guy. What a sprite. Are you two also kidnapped ultimates?
That is correct.
Indeed. So, the 4 of us were already worried enough, but if there's even more, well,
Is it so?
did you two come from one of those stupid, mean escape thingies? How did you know what I was going to say? It's my psychic ability. Stop with the psychic. I don't need more psychicas. Please. See, the flower on my head, it's like an antenna. Really?
Don't worry about me.
Nope, I don't even know what it is.
Uh-huh,
It's just fantastic, okay? It just grew out of my skull one day, and I learned to live with it. It's super cute, isn't it?
Bro.
Oh, yeah, totally. Maru leaned over to me while with a poorly veiled grimace. Do you think she's like a real-life Frankenstein or something?
That's rude.
Maru, that's rude. Clearly, she was going for more of a zombie
Hello
look.
again.
Anyway, yes, we did come from an escape room. It was horrifying. I assume you two also completed one.
Concerning
Precisely. And it wasn't just us. We had 2 other I have to look this up now. I have to look this up. Sorry. Nope. I gotta look this up real quick. I gotta look this up. That word is just tripping me up right now.
Compatriot.
Okay. Okay, precisely. It wasn't just us. We had 2 other compatriots as well.
Aw,
But both of them ditched us. They were really, really mean. Really mean?
fantastic.
One of the... I love that. She got her own art book and then the... Yeah, nah, she's tight. One of them called me Smurf and the other just ignored me.
I may have a
It's alright.
solution.
I'm sure they were merely affected by the stress of the situation. Let's ditch them too. Big man and blue girl against the world.
Disassemble.
Settle that aside. You're both in the same situation as us, correct? Given our circumstances, wouldn't it be acceptable to share our names?
Why are you so
You know,
obsessed with me?
normally I'd hesitate about introducing myself to shady types, but considered I'm basically a kidnapped celebrity, at this point, who cares?
This is
Shady, what are you insinuating?
Selfie.
I'm Maru Yokokume, pretty well-known ultimate activist. And my buddy over here is Puzzle Dude. I give up. Hiro Uzuki, ultimate apprentice. It's nice to meet
we
you.
all play a
Likewise.
My full name is Yato Stonecrown. Though I am reluctant to flaunt such a grandiose title, I am known as the Ultimate Mayor.
Okay, Yato Stonecrown. Muscular, buff as shit, an absolute mayor controlling his city? Okay, I like that. I like that.
Huh?
Mayor?
Yes?
For 2 glorious, prolific years, I was a mayor of a small resort town in the American state of North
I
Dakota.
am here to help.
I've put my political career on hold to attend Bitokukawa as an exchange student and plan to learn much in the way of statecraft and leadership before I return. I like that. He had goals. I knew Bitokukawa had a strong foreign presence, but an actual mayor as an exchange student? I guess that explains the age difference, but it's still scary to think there's a genuine politician in our midst.
Those are indeed
I see.
Are you certain?
What's that glare for? Nothing. Just making sure you're not corrupt.
I would never.
Dream of such a thing. My office values transparency above all else.
Are you kidding?
That's what all politicians say.
If it would please
Well,
you.
I would argue that I'm quite different from them. One can't exactly read my mind, but I assure you, I work for the common people. Note from self-enrichment.
Okay, short stack.
You got a list of all the bills you've passed?
I cannot
Not
assist
on
you.
hand.
Rude.
Stop, halt, cease, desist. Can we not fight? Please. I have something better to focus on.
Hello again.
I've been planning out my introduction for like 5 minutes now. And I think I'm finally ready for it. Okay, let's hear you out. You've been planning? I'll hear you out then. We. Of course, how else am I supposed to make a memorable first impression? Your appearance has already made one, that's for sure.
My name's Fanfan. Fanfan Mom, if we're getting down to business. Though some call me Flower Pot, Fanny Pack, or the Lavender Lab Rat.
Interesting names. I mean, I like them all. I don't like the Lab Rat though. I think the Lab Rat one's the only one I'm not too much of a fan of. But Fan, okay.
And I've been awarded the super special awesome talent of, drum roll please, ultimate human subject.
I don't know if I like that talent very much. I feel like there's going to be a traumatic backstory with Fan. If you're an ultimate human subject, it just sounded like people just experimented on you your entire life. Hey, I'm just being real here. But hey, I fuck with you, Fan long. Okay. The ultimate what? I'm saying the same thing. Is that why your skin's like that? What? What's the matter? Has my dramatic entrance left you speechless? It's left me speechless, but you're cool.
You're wrong.
No, that's totally immoral. What kind of scumbag Academy Awards child experimentation? Well, I was already a teenager when I got my first injection, and I'm even older now.
My head hurts.
I knew coming to this place was a bad idea.
Is that
What? We get free
Are
food.
you kidding?
That's what you're worried about? Not your skin being a color it most definitely shouldn't be?
Gross.
You look like the aftermath of a Sharpie bath gone wrong. Oh my god.
That's probably bad.
First off, shouldn't be has a lot of uncomfortable implications. Second, what's a Sharpie?
Now.
Let's not get all worked up.
That is all.
Perhaps there is strong reasoning behind Fan's ultimate title. I'm sure we can resolve these qualms you have with the academic diplomatically.
Cut me some slack.
As in the same academy that kidnapped us? Seriously, I'm still not over the student spit roast, and now you want me to excuse this?
I see.
Oh, I should probably explain.
Didn't you say?
It's all started with the charity I found called the Foundation for Altruism and Nurturing Project. Doesn't it sound cute?
How will this bode?
I'm afraid to say I'm unfamiliar with it.
Makes sense to me.
It's a foreign charity, dummy, that's why.
I wonder.
Oh, you must be another exchange student then. I know Bitukukawa always accepted 4 of them every year.
Wee.
Yep. I was born in China, and I actually live in Laos for most of my life. That's next to Vietnam, for all of you non-geographicers. Okay, hey, you don't have to roast me. I'm sorry. My apologies. I'm hearing you out, though.
We can do it.
Anyway, my charity helps support sick children by funding research for new treatment. Okay. Wait a minute, Fan. You onto something. Maybe I was wrong about your human subject title.
I'm full.
You can't release drugs without testing them on humans first, and you'd be a hard pass to find more. You'd be a hard pass to find a more passionable lab rat. I mean, I guess she fucks with being a lab rat, but I feel like there's something even more diabolical than just being a lab rat. Like, there's a lot of people that get tested, and a lot of them died. Like, I'm talking bodies on bodies on bodies. But maybe I'm thinking too deep into this.
Well played.
A selfless and inspiring story. I could learn quite a lot from you, Fan. Thanks. I guess you're not a dummy after all. Well, that does make a bit more sense. Though, there's no way any drug that reaches human trials would permittedly dye someone's skin blue. That's what I'm saying. Are you sure your charity isn't like a scam or something? Bro, Maru right now, we are both like this. We're like this right now. I'm telling you. I'm having the same thought process in my head.
Rude.
Gasp. Maru, I'm worried about your blade of words. I need to end this before it gets any further. You two mentioned your other teammates, right? Do you have any clue where they are?
Puzzling as ever.
The small one likely concealed himself inside one of the puzzle rooms.
I cannot
As for the
assist
other
you.
girl, I have no idea, unfortunately. She stormed outside before you could even get a word out of her. Outside, but we were just out there a minute ago.
I am here to help.
That presents a problem then.
If it would
You see,
please.
Fan and I were about to depart in search of them, but wished to ease her doubts about our situation first. If you see that girl, could you beat her up for me? Maybe a punch or two, get a few good hits in, and I got you. Give her a little quick 1-2. Now I'm a guy, so I can't really do that, but I'll let Maru do it. Fan. I'm joking, relax. Violence is super bad and stuff.
I'm keeping an eye on you.
Hey, you're not my doctor. I bet you don't even have a medical license.
Let's just
Anyway,
move
Maru,
on.
I would be happy to help you look.
No?
I would? Yes, you said you. One of them was inside the puzzle room. We'll start there then.
You are worthy.
I appreciate it, hero. Yes, I think it was the room on the far right.
I'm off.
If we find anyone, we'll let you know.
Come on.
Let's search it quickly so we can get out of here.
Let's meet up soon.
Good luck. A reluctant Maru tells me as I enter the room. I'm just vibing. This game is such a vibe right now. What's wrong, Maru?
That's the way a
Whew.
rabble-rouser.
Blue girl was giving me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
Really? I couldn't tell.
You bitch.
Shut up. Shut it. Didn't you see her? She's like a dollop troll.
LOL.
LOL. Not to mention that drug testing thing is suspicious as hell. Who knows what she's on, man?
Am I clear?
Taking it a bit far, Mario. You should be kinder to her. I mean, I'll be kind. Trust me, hero. But I'm kind of on the lean side of Maru, because, like, I'm not saying that's, like, her fault or nothing, but Fan is, like, I just feel like something is super trauma dumping induced with her. We don't know the full details, so we shouldn't make assumptions. Okay, we do. Okay, I'll hear you out on that.
Give me some slack.
Okay, Miss Congenital. Miss Congeniality? I still ain't trusting it. I agree. I'm still on the fence.
Let me see.
Now, let's see what's in this room. Okay, let's look around. Is that the only piece of evidence? Okay, Kokusawa is the shrine. Maru approached the cabinet at the center of the room and frowns.
Huh?
Is something wrong?
No?
No, I just feel an icky presence flowing from this cupboard. It's also breathing, so there's that. She reached to open it, but... This guy already on bullshit. Why is this dude hiding here? Why is he hiding here like this? Why are you hiding there?
What the?
Get away from me! Kidnappers, thieves, murderers, dentists!
Even dentists? He jumps out in front of a startled Maru.
The fuck's wrong with you?
He's coming out the gate swinging. He's coming out the gate swinging. Who sent you? It was that guy from the Uno debate, wasn't it?
Shut up!
I knew he had to be a stubborn little fucknugget to argue with me for over a year, but I never thought he would have me abducted. That's crazy.
Bullshit!
You can't play a draw two on another draw two. It's against the rules. Hey, it depends on the rules of the game, buddy. If you was explain the rules, as many draw twos as you have, we be playing that shit down. So if I have a draw four and then someone else has a draw four and they slap that, they could slap on theirs too. Just depends, you know?
You bitch.
Hero, what in the ever-loving fuck is he talking about? Whoa, calm down. We've been trapped here, just like you.
Asshole!
Really? Don't try to pull that shit, you ass. You assaulted me in my hiding spot. Yo, buddy, relax. we all kidnapped here. He's cool though. You could have left an occupied sign or something. How did you even fit? That cupboard is way too small for any normal-sized human being.
The fuck?
You've been brought here to insult me, haven't you? I'm onto your tricks, you line-reading ingrates. All right.
You can't be
No.
serious.
No. Yato and Fan asked us to look for you.
Fucking poser.
Damn, what's wrong with them?
Quit dicking around!
Well, fine. Thank you very much. I'm going back to the closet now. I do not wish to be disrupted.
Give me
It's a
another.
cupboard. Wait, what's your name?
Hello?
Yeah, you're an ultimate, right? He changed immediately. How did this man change immediately the moment he was told he was an ultimate? Wow.
I give
He's
up.
very expressive. He is insanely expressive.
Fucking finally!
I'm merely envisioning you peon's expression the moment you learned who I am.
You fucking moron!
Jesus, the cosmos will speak for your downfall for eons to come. Hey man, this voice actor killing those lines though. He's on 10 right now. Okay, don't keep us all in suspense.
Behold, worms! Gaze upon the majesty of the ultimate forum admin, Shoko Otaki!
What the hell is that ultimate? Ultimate form admin? Shoko Otaki. Okay.
Defy me, and I'll scour your name from the halls of the World Wide Web!
Okay. Okay. Shoko Otaki. Alright.
You listening yet?
Well, has my greatness eroded your minds too severely to speak? Or maybe you peasants have started to fathom that God the God that you're up against. Okay, he's really full of himself. Thank you, Maru. I'm telling you, she's actually like everything that I'm thinking of right now. I'm having the same expression as her.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Shoko.
LOL.
Same, I guess.
What the?
Impossible. You mean you don't even know who I am?
You kidding?
That's
Yeah?
perfectly reasonable, to be honest.
What?
For some reason, I thought you wouldn't take that very well.
By all means.
Well, why would you know who I am? I've only been an ultimate for 3 weeks.
Keep it together.
I only said what I said to test if you two were like stalkers or something.
If you say
And here I was thinking that you were about to go on a shock terrain of our ignorance. About our ignorance. No real ultimate would partake in this kind of obscene, narcissist behavior. Certainly not someone with a passion for justice as strong as mine. Okay.
Okay, short stack.
Justice? That's a lot of hype for a forum admin.
your mom!
Please. Did he just say my mom? Hey, bro, you gotta have to take that back low key. Please, without people like me, there would be chaos, legions of bots, irrelevant posts, and detestable content polluting your online experience.
If only you
Because of my selfish and unpaid sacrifice, the internet is actually usable.
Bro.
Why are you doing that?
What is it now?
Doing what?
V.
Why do you keep on insinuating random words in the middle of our sentence?
Asshole!
It's called emphasis.
Oh, you.
It's called yelling, actually.
I remain
Maru,
neutral.
stop being cruel. But yeah, I do agree it does a little distracting. It's like, come on, bruh.
Rewrite!
Undo, rewrite, undo. What the?
Holy shit!
This introduction is bringing to light too many flawed personal traits. I implore you to forget this conversation. He scurried back into his cupboard and slammed it shut, which is especially impressive because I never saw a handle on the inside.
Come on.
What even? I think he got
Excuse me?
embarrassed.
Catch you later.
Well, we did manage to find him in all his fun-sized glory. Guess you should tell Yato and Fanfan, right?
Let's just move on.
I guess so. Yeah, he's an interesting one. Shoko is an interesting one.
Hello again.
Welcome back, guys. Good job on finding one of our missing teammates.
Greetings.
Indeed, I would have never expected that he stowed away in a wardrobe. An exciting development. You must overheard everything from the other room.
That is correct.
His volume was difficult to miss.
Hang on.
You probably could have, helped instead of standing around. At the very least, a warning about his mannerism sure would have been nice. We don't want to trouble you any further, but
Please?
even though I kind of wanted you to beat her up, I'm starting to get worried about the other teammate.
Yes?
Yes, we took a look outside while you're gone. She seems to have disappeared. Could you give us a few details about her appearance?
Puzzling as ever.
Regrettable, I don't recall too much about her. It was a bit preoccupied with the puzzles.
Yuck.
I remember giving her many nicknames. I don't think Yato would approve of most of them. We should call her Girl A.
How unexpected.
What does the A stand for? Absent, I presumes? AWOL? Let's not get into that. Hee. Like, that's so cool about her sprite. Like, her sprite, literally, if you put her sprite and Himiko's sprite together, you can kind of see a resemblance.
Those are indeed
Well,
words.
I guess that's all we have to work
Let
with.
me see.
Say, why don't you come with us back to the main chamber? We can introduce you to our teammates as well. Bring Napoleon too. I don't want him lurking here by himself. A loud cry of, I heard that. Shoko's funny, bro. I can't lie. He's on his rocker, but he's funny. Have I heard that from one of the inner
It
rooms?
takes a village.
Right. We'll make sure he'll accompany us.
Farewell.
Until we meet again. Good luck, you two. I like Yato a lot too. I like him a good bit. Bye-bye. Maybe it's time to check on Busho and Momoe. I feel like calling her Soaring Lasso though so much, but you know. Oh, there you are, Momoe, and I have finished exploring the leftward passage. Turns out we're not alone.
You needed me?
Would you like to meet them while Momoe and I explore the remaining hallways? Sure, we'll also meet some new people, but I think it would be best if you didn't bother them too much. Maru.
It's acceptable.
I see. I'll trust your judgment. Momoe and I will be off then. Right. Be sure to let us know if you find anything else.
I'm off.
Have fun, you two. I think you'll get along with them swimmingly.
Bro.
I sure hope so. Okay, another group. Now that we're seeing one for the third time, it's safe to assume these escape rooms are all the same, right down to the number of participants. Okay, let's start from left to right. Over that. Can I ask Maru something?
Ta-da!
Top of the morning to you. God, where the hell did you ever come from?
Apologies, y'all.
Oh, did I startle y'all? My bad, my bad.
I tip my hat to that.
Busho and Momoe told me you two might be heading over to greet us. It was Hiro and Maru, right? That's right. And you?
Toya Imamura, the ultimate Broadway dancer. Hello, bonjour, Gru Scott, and Michael Vannen.
I love that. Broadway dancer Toya? Okay.
Pleasure making an acquaintanceship with y'all.
Pleasure making an acquaintanceship with you, Toya. Broadway dancer. That is tight.
It can't
Hiro,
be.
we got another shouter on our hands. Seriously, what's with the runt? Was the runt not enough? Whisper, whisper, whisper. What'd you say?
You wanna repeat that?
I said, what did you... Where do they pull these instruments out? That thing is like long as heck. What? She takes out a comical shaped instrument and puts it to her ear.
I'm all ears.
Only repeat it once, even though I said it twice. It's less confusing that way. That's even more confusing. I wonder if Maru noticed that she picked up a few of Shoko's speech patterns. Seriously, why is wait, are you hard of hearing? Oh shoot, disregard everything I just said. I'm definitely getting in trouble with the posse for this.
Get ya.
It's hard for me not to know if I'm speaking too loud, too soft, or speaking at all, really. Don't be afraid to tell me if I can't read the room. Okay, I'm curious. Did she say she has more of a hearing problem? Will that be a deciding factor later on for trials to come? Who knows? And forgive me if I don't catch your words on the first try. I can usually make up what people are saying by focusing, but I ain't perfect.
I understand.
I don't mind if that happens. I wouldn't want to be too demanding or anything.
So tell you
Believe me, honey, it gets real awkward sometimes.
Oops.
Once I gave a full emotional speech to my sister, really poured my heart and soul into it, didn't cheer her up at all. I'm sorry, Toya, that sounds defeating.
Gotta be joking.
Though I gave a lousy speech, I did. Turns out she couldn't hear a damn thing I said. Talk about a waste of breath. Okay, that's even more embarrassing. Oh, I feel ya. That's why I always carry a megaphone with me to rallies.
Good call.
That's why I wanted to go to school here, as a matter of fact.
Not listening.
Before I lost most of my hearing in the accident, I relied on music with my performances to keep in step. Suffice to say the least, I can't exactly do that anymore.
Break a leg.
The guys from this here school said that I wasn't out of luck just yet. They told me I could learn to feel the musical vibrations. To tell you the truth, it was mostly a bunch of fancy words that I couldn't quite wrap my head around, but I figured it was worth a shot. That's interesting. So you'd be using your sense of touch to stay on beat rather than your sense of hearing.
Let's dazzle the crowd.
Okay, so she might have not had the best hearing, but her sense is really good. Okay. Once I learn everything I need, I'll be back in the spotlight, dazzling audiences the world over with my stage performances of Waltzing in the Sunshine.
So excited.
Ooh, that's awesome. I think I watched a translated version of that musical when I was a kid.
I wonder.
Do you happen to be a exchange student from America?
Pretty sharp.
Sure am, Pumpkin. My sister and I have been performing in the States of our whole lives.
Hearing this.
Well, we lived in a teeny tiny trailer doing stage performances round the clock. But I'll tell you, now, after going through all that, nothing's gonna stop us from reaching our goals, not even getting kidnapped. I'm gonna be one of the greats, like Beethoven, Brent Franklin, and Louis Barely. Louis Barely. Actually, I think that last guy's blind.
This
Duh, cause he died like 170 years ago. Can't see nothing but dirt, wood, and worms. Plus he probably don't got eyeballs no more. That got very macabre. I'm curious, how do you view this whole situation? Getting kidnapped and forced to do life-threatening escape rooms.
I'm too cheap to pay attention.
I figured that I was having some kind of crazy drama, so I didn't pay much attention to anything till I realized it wasn't one. Gave my teammates a hell of a headache during those puzzles, I tell you, especially because my tablet thingy didn't even work. Sheesh, talk about bad luck. Can we talk to your teammates? Maybe they have some more information.
Go right ahead.
Y'all don't need to ask my permission. Go right ahead. Oh, they went straight to the next one. Hello, it was at that moment I witnessed before my very own eyes the legendary 8-headed snake, Yamato no Orochi. No way, that's crazy. Oh, what happened next?
As expected.
Upon the sight of such a magnificent creature, Hey, you two. Wait, are you missing an arm, or am I seeing things?
Rude.
Mario, you can't just...
Is this a joke?
Huh? Since you insist on hearing the outcome of the great conflict, I'll skip to that part.
Ignorant and foe.
My arm was lost in the combatants with the great serpent. 'Twas a Pyrrhic victory that day, for I severed 2 of its titanic heads at the cost of my beloved limb. Okay, nah, he's him. He's him if he did that.
Thanks for nothing.
Bro, what? Wait to spoil the end. I was so engaged.
Not talking to you.
Don't ask stupid questions that'll be answered by the end of it. It always ruins the story.
Are you kidding?
Sorry?
What a shame.
No worries, I have more tales to tell, many of which outshines my climactic duel with the 8-forked serpent.
Do you know who you're
This the nature of being the ultimate angler, you see, for I seem to be drawn to the monsters that dwells in the depths.
No?
Angler? Like catching fish?
Yes, and the name forever attached to its history, the person you see before you. Iki-Namiki.
Iki-Namiki. Okay, Iki-Namiki.
Though you may also call me Namiki, conqueror of the stars and the abyss.
I might do that. Iki-Namiki. That's okay. Iki-Namiki, ultimate angler. Conqueror of the stars and the abyss? That's so fucking sick, dude. Okay, this dude's a fan. If you don't mind me asking, how do you fish with only one hand?
Think before you
I doubt you'd be able to understand. The art of one-arm fishing is too arcane for mortals to realize.
Not that deep.
Actually, I do have some fish experience. I wasn't amazing at it, but I was apprenticed to a famous sailor during spring break.
Instant regret.
You guys are all so cool and interesting. I barely have anything epic to my stories to my name.
Let me see.
Are you, like, not an ultimate or something?
Not this again.
Damn, he's like... Damn, I don't even look that part. I mean, I guess I'm pretty basic, but...
Name's Monzo Shibue, ultimate stuntman. And you?
Okay, ultimate stuntman. I mean, that's pretty cool. Mazo, okay. Dude, all these names, I can't wait to, like... Dude, so many fan games, so many names to learn, so many people to like, and just for them to die is depressing. Maru Yokokume, activist, and he's Hero Did she just call me Uzbekistan? Ultimate?
I give up.
That's not even cool.
That's messed up.
Bruh, these talents and names keep getting crazier and crazier. How am I supposed to keep up with this level of power creep?
I don't get it.
At this point, I should forfeit my talent to Namiki the Conqueror. He does way more dangerous shit than me. All I do is help out Ma at her movie studio.
useless.
Conquering of the stars and the abyss. The last part is most important. I'm a legendary hero, not some bloodthirsty warlord.
That's the way of the
Oh,
rebel
you do
rabbit.
stunts for work for your mother's studio. That's cool. I think that's cool too. My stepmother's studio. Thank you very much. Okay, so you don't like your mom? An ultimate shouldn't judge things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, you know? Okay, so for you, later down the line, something happened with your mom. Because if you're saying stepmother, he must have had a traumatic past with the mother. Yeah, Maru, bro, I promise you me and Maru are thinking all the same thing right now.
I remain
You know, pretty sure it's possible to lose your talent if someone beats you during the annual challenge, that is. It's rare to underperform, but
Off.
are you trying to boast my confidence? I genuinely can't tell.
I can handle anything.
Those tests are useless. No one could ever replace me.
Hello?
And how do you know?
You stand in
Well,
the presence
no
of
other
the
angler
abyss.
in the past century has laid their eyes on the legendary 17-spotted golden koi. Am I wrong? Golden koi. This man is fanning. He is a fan.
Shush.
Shh, they're scared off now. It's an elusive creature that flees at the slightest noise.
I'm certain of it.
Many liken it to a fable, but I've seen it with my own 2 eyes. It's truly a sight to behold, and it's sad to grant years of endless luck to those who glimpse it. Also, it's often confused with the 16-spotted gold koi, a fish marred by its abundance, insignificance, and mediocrity. Oh, I definitely want to see the 17-spotted one, even if the only difference is a single black blotch. Well, it's not a simple feat. After all, the koi is what took my feeble arm. What?
Incorrect.
Hold on, didn't you say you lost your arm to a snake demon? That just became even more bogus than it already was. Oh, this dude is lying.
You'll see.
You see, I lost half of it to an 8-forked serpent, and the other half to a koi of legend. 2 and 2, yin and yang, each part a greater whole. Now neither half remains. Bro, that's tragic. And utter horseshit. Yo, dude, Maru is actually like, I'm like locked in with like everything that I'm thinking. Like, that's a load of bullshit. She's like, that's horseshit.
Back off.
Hey, don't be rude. This is probably a tough subject for the conqueror of the stars and the abyss. I imagine all the suffering he went through. God, you're more gullible than an 8-year-old who forged chainmails. Come on, hero, let's get out of here. I agree. Oh, bye, Monzo and Namiki the Conqueror.
Not sorry.
Stairs, abyss. Shaking her head exhaustingly, Mario leads me over to the remaining person in the room.
Hey.
Now we got someone real tight. Nah, they're all cool, bro. Every one of them right now, voice actors, lines. This game is fire. Hey there. Sorry about my teammates. They were unreliable during the escape room.
Let's get along.
Busho told us you were from the summer team. The 4 of us are from the autumn team, by the way.
Hi.
I see. Seems like these escape rooms have season motifs, just like Bitukukawa does.
What?
What do you mean? She has... I'm sorry, give me a second. She has like, how many is that? 6 of those rings on her arms, and she has pencils on her at all times? Is she a teacher? You didn't know? The entire school campus is designed around the 4 seasons. Each area has its own plants, buildings, color schemes, everything.
I'll be honest.
To tell you the truth, I'm pretty new to this whole Bitukukawa business.
I'm Naomi Danjuma, ultimate architect and exchange student from Nigeria. I hope we can get along.
I fucks with her already. Super heavy. Naomi, ultimate architect, exchange student from Nigeria. Amazing. We'll get along very nicely. She must be the last exchange student then. That must be why she's not familiar with the school. What made you come all the way to Japan? One of my family friends is a devoted collector of traditional Japanese arts, and I've been asked to design my newly public gallery for him.
That's the plan.
Graduating from Bitukukawa with an ultimate title would really help his gallery prestige. I see. Oh, I'm Hiro Usuki, the ultimate apprentice. Sorry you ended up in this situation.
Oh, you.
And I'm Maru. Okay. And I'm Maru Yokokume, the ultimate activist. Hold your applause.
You did good.
I'm impressed. It probably wasn't easy to get those titles.
Trust one another.
Architecture seems pretty tough. No, it is tough as hell. I met a few architects when I worked for a carpenter a few years ago. They're very hard-working people. Yeah, it's like an art thing and a math thing at the same time. Isn't it hard to use both sides of your brain?
Oops.
Oh, you must have misunderstood.
Let's try again.
I meant that it probably required strong connections to get the missionaries to accept. Oh, she's different. Oh my God, she's different. Yo. Oh, nah. Wait a minute. She said, oh, y'all don't deserve those talents. Y'all must have got lucky to get that shit. Oh, she's different. She's different. I meant it probably required strong connections to get administrations to agree to those talents. Connections? I mean, I know some of the staff, but I wouldn't say panic walls up in my chest, but I managed to quash it.
Right away.
Well, everyone who gets into the school uses them, right?
Now that's a problem.
I thought about going for a more extravagant title, but my art collection friends pointed out that we didn't have anyone on the inside who knew us.
The devil is in the details.
The devil is in the detail. She's cold. He proposed that a simple, straightforward talent along with a sizable donation would maximize our chances.
Props to you for being able to pull off Ultimate Apprentice, though. Could you introduce me to some of the administrators?
Excuse
she's built different. It takes me a second to realize I'm shouting. Hey, Hero, he said he got admitted because of all the different jobs he had, and he means it. He didn't ask any big wigs to help him out, and he certainly didn't have some fancy pants art collection make a sizable donation on his behalf. Yeah,
Am I clear?
with enough effort, I can excel at any task I commit myself to. I've been able to adapt to every job I've taken on so far. That's why I'm the ultimate apprentice. I can't speak for you. I would never try to game the mission process. She's different. I like Naomi. She's gonna be devious. Is that so? Yeah, this guy knows how to do all sorts of stuff. I think the Superman even called him the ultimate.
Not a chance.
I mentioned carpentry, but there's also plumbing, missionary, sailing. If I list them all, we'd be here for a while. Don't get me wrong, it's impressive that you can do all that, but I just find it hard to believe that something as vague as putting effort into things and being kinda good at them could be seriously considered. Oh my god, she's her! Wait! Oh, and he was super helpful during the escape room. He knows a lot of random trivias would totally make sense. Yo, Maru right now is like so S tier for me. She literally is backing me up in every situation. Her vibes are awesome. She's killing this shit. Oh, my bad. Hold up. He knows a lot of random trivias, which totally makes sense. Well, that's his talent. Okay, that's what I just wanted to go back and check real quick. This is so cool.
No oversight.
Well then, if that's how it really is, I apologize for making assumptions. Oh my god, never mind. Yo, I thought it was gonna get wicked in this bitch. I thought it was gonna get so wicked in this bitch. No cap. I thought everyone here was in the same boat I was. Well, we aren't. We're nothing like you, actually.
Okay, it's bad.
Sorry for hitting a nerve. How about we just forget about this conversation then? I assume there's more people out there you need to meet.
Okay.
That's alright with you? Let's go, Hero.
Just daydreaming.
Guess I'll take you a bit longer to cool off. That's fine with me. See you around. I expect we'll be stuck with each other for some time. This is awesome. This is awesome. No sign of Girl A in that area. Only a bunch of very weird and rude people. Though the Broadway lady was fun. Are you still bummed out by Miss High Society over there said about your talent? Don't let it get to you. I mean, she's probably the only one who thinks like that. Or at least the only rude one enough to say it out loud. For now, let's just focus on finding everyone and get out of here. If it comes to again, talk to me and I'll help you out, okay? She's my GOAT right now. She's my favorite character in this entire game. Maru is clearing.
Trust one another.
Thanks, Maru. That means a lot. Look, Momoe and Busho are back. Let's go talk to them and to see if they found anyone else. Maru dashed over to greet them by the remaining unexplored passage. Momoe turned around and motions for her to be quiet. Shh. Busho almost got them out of here. Muffled voices coming from the other side of the door. Somewhat unexpectedly, Busho responds rather loudly. No, soy sauce is not an instrument.
Bear with me.
Wasabi is not an instrument either. I hear a chorus of rustling creaks cascade from the other side of the door, along with a loud startled yelp. As the clamor began to subside, the door opens and... For a moment, I felt a familiar flood of sensation. The same sensation that I had threatened to swallow me whole when I first activated my cocoa pad. Only this time, it faded in an instant. I wonder what these flashes are about. I blinked a few times, shake my head, and refocus on the ultimates that had exited the escape room. Brr, we nearly froze to death in there. Whoever made this escape room is a psychopath. What kind of lunatic wasted that much air conditioning just torturing 4 helpless innocents? If everyone had pitched in like they were supposed to, we would have gotten there much sooner. I told you the correct answer several times, as a matter of fact. It was your own stubbornness that led us astray. To be fair, you're pretty obtuse with your hints. I could barely even understand you. This appears to be the last group of ultimates that have been trapped here. Apart from the locked circular room, we have explored every entrance leading out from this central area. Unfortunately, there's no exit to be found just yet. Wait, we're in last place? What the hell? You made us into witless laughingstocks, Annie Apostille. Should we break this up again? Or should we even break this up? Let them have their fun. I'm worn out. It took a while, but the heated argument of the winter team slowly began to peter out. I should go and talk to all of them, though I worry might become the next target of their verbal abuse. I worry I might be the next target of abuse. Tragic. Simply tragic. What's up? This guy is so cool, bruh.
There's nothing wrong.
All my valuables have been stolen. That's what's up. My 3 gold watches, my 2 silver bracelets, my 5 diamond rings. Oh my god, how much gold you have on you, bruh? All the hands of some nameless, puzzled, obsessed vagabond. That's rough, man. I hope they didn't get their hands on the keys to the pawn shop. Even then, it seems I should be counting my blessings. Many of the people here had their clothes stolen right off of their backs.
Obscene.
I'll never forgive our kidnappers for forcing these poor souls into such rag garments. Really? That's terrible. It truly is. My buzz-cut friend here is one of the heinous criminals' unfortunate victims. Actually, I had these clothes on since before I was kidnapped.
What's that supposed to
So you're saying you wear this stuff normally? Yeah. Yo, that guy is cool, bro. Hold up. Let me join you real quick, you know what I'm saying? Let me join you real quick, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
What about you, blonde man with the silly hair? My fashion instinct says that your outfit is made of repurposed 50-year-old thrift shop donations. Clearly, our kidnappers held you at gunpoint and forced you to deboss yourself with that stylistic debauchery. No, this uniform's brand new, actually.
Jesus Christ!
I like this guy. I like this guy. I can't, bro. I'm dying. This man, his eyeballs. Yo, he's funny. Who is this guy? He melodramatically clutches at his chest, gasping for air. Call an ambulance. I'm going into cardiac arrest or whatever. Hey, so we only came over here to introduce ourselves. I didn't expect to get caught up in a medical drama. These people really are a rowdy bunch, huh? Not so different from my clients now that I think about it.
I'm Kunitaro Higa, the ultimate pawnbroker. If you ever need a trustworthy person to take all your most prized possessions, I'm your man.
To take my almost prized possessions? Kunitaro? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I already can't stand a certain Higa right now in my certain playthrough that I'm doing in the classic fan game of... So, this is hitting hard. Hopefully you're not another... I hope you're a different type of Higa. Alright? A different type of Higa than from Danganronpa another. But, Ultimate Pawnbroker, very nice to meet you, man. You're cool. This dude's a cool dude, bruh.
KT got you covered.
You can call me Taro. I'm definitely gonna call you that. Call me Taro if you like. I don't mind. Well, that's unexpected. I always imagine pawnbrokers would be like old fat dudes with septicals. That was my grandfather. He passed the pawn shop down to me when I was 17.
Good old days.
I've been running it ever since. Apparently, I did well enough to be recognized as the ultimate. Aside from bookkeeping and chatting up with my clients every once in a while, it's not that hard of a job. That's a pretty cool trinket you have around your neck. Did it belong to one of your clients? Oh, you mean the Jewel of Father Time? My family has been holding on to it for over 50 years. It's the most expensive item in our collection.
That's the real deal.
Before he gave me the keys to the shop, my grandpops told me to protect the shop with my life until its owner finally returned. I carry it around with me 24/7. Wow.
Oh, check this out.
Well, do you want to buy it? Huh? Well, I don't think I could afford something with that price tag. Even if it helped calm the nerves of my Mr. Fashion police over there. It wouldn't. It really wouldn't.
It's for real, my guy.
I do give discounts. I mean, it clearly can be worth much if no one wants it for half a century. Or if no one wanted it for half a century. That was a joke. Isn't it a little too much to devote all that energy to a single client from all that time ago? I imagine it's because he barely has any clients. What kind of person would ever use a pawn shop? The mere thought of selling anything to some disreputable hoarder is bad enough. And yet I have to pay them interest when I want my items back. Extortion, I say.
It's not that deep.
I think that's fair enough to deal. It's sort of like a bank, right?
Classic.
The atmosphere in my pawn shop is certainly better than a bank. There are fewer security guards and far less needless paperwork.
Not on my watch.
Not to mention the modern bank reliance on digital currency. I don't know why people would ever entrust their money to such fabled tech.
It's all garbage.
Natural disaster, data breach, hell. Disgruntled employees unplug the server. Boom, life savings gone. Is that really how it works? There has to be a safeguard against that kind of thing.
No!
Of course there are. This Luddite. Lydiot. I think that's meant to say this Luddite. This Luddite doesn't have any idea what he's talking about.
Envy is quite unbecoming
Lacking
of
both
you.
fiscal and fashion sense. My, what a combination.
You've ruined everything.
Be grateful that I'm one of the more charitable members of my family for even agreeing to speak with you. Your family? Who are you exactly?
Esteemed individuals.
You probably never heard of us. We're far too classy to flaunt our prestige like the so-called elite often do.
You stand in the presence of Oniji Itagaki, ultimate tailor and heir to the Itagaki fashion empire.
Oniji Itagaki. Okay, ultimate tailor? Okay, sounds good. He's a funny guy though. I fuck with Oniji already. Wait, your stores are the ones that keep on playing Christmas music in September, aren't they? Kiss my grits. Despicable. You're not only torturing your retail workers with long hours and low pay, but ear-splitting vocals as well.
I look fine.
Look, I'm not responsible for what my family does, okay? I barely even talk to them.
Buddy, pal.
You're the one who brought them out.
I never asked for this.
That's only because I was trained to do so. Itagaki greetings have been standardized for decades. In casual conversations, I focus less on them and more on my individual achievements.
Leave it to me.
Case in point, this 100 million yen suit that I tailored myself. Stylish, isn't it? It was valued by the ultimate appraiser herself.
Oh,
Wow, I didn't even know clothing could cost that much.
only 1,000 yen.
I'll give you 1,000 for it. No,
I refuse.
the value of that suit is probably inflated anyways. Yeah, it's much easier to bribe an appraiser than it is to make a suit that costs that much. Especially when it said suit looks like something out of a reject card game anime. Oh my god, Maru just burned you to oblivion. I cannot lie. Why you
You're mocking me.
exposing me to your horrid fashion sense, forcing me into a medical emergency, falsely claimed that my family tortures workers with time inappropriate holiday spirit?
I expected this from you.
You've insulted me long enough. I will no longer tolerate you or this conversation.
Leave it once.
And don't remember it until you recognize the privilege of my company.
Not a chance.
We can't leave. We're literally trapped here.
How insensitive.
I'm done talking to you.
It's time.
Don't worry about him. He'll calm down eventually. He's like this with the others as well. Maru and I looked at each other and shrugged before turning away to from an increasingly incensed Oniji. We directed our sights to another among the winter ultimates who furiously thumbing away at a large and incretant book. Oh my god, she got best girl 50% off, a best girl mug 50% off. I fucks with her already. Say, you guys haven't seen an espresso machine around here, have you? No. Where did you find that mug anyway? Seems like someone knows a hell of a lot about me, cause it was me when I woke up. Best girl? Aw, thanks.
What?
Your cup refers to me, Pinky. Says the girl wearing more pink than me. Plus, I'm the only one that can actually read it from this angle. But you're still mistaken. Best girl has been with me through thick and thin. She's like my sister to me. She provided me with hundreds, nay, thousands of bona fide bittersweet brews, a true source of ultimate powers.
Wow,
Whatever.
your mommy.
That's a good one. Whatever temporary affinity you believe you have with this cup, it is meaningless. Only I am the best girl. Comprende? Fine, I get it. Can't get between a woman and her daily dose of socially acceptable drugs. I'm still confused why you have that thing. That's fire, bruh. Look at that. She got the head. That's so fire. Obviously, it's because my talent requires me to work my butt off from dusk till dawn.
Let me see.
So, what's your name and title?
Gonishi! Chikama Gonishi. I'm the ultimate extreme couponer!
And she has boxing gloves. She can... Chikumi? Okay, Chikumi, Ultimate Extreme Couponer. Is that really... Does it have extreme? It really has extreme. Okay, that's crazy. What a wonderful title. I sometimes wish I can call myself the ultimate extreme activist.
What do you mean?
If you were an extreme activist, you'd probably be in prison or dead.
I understand.
So you're good at saving money then.
Money, 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 money!
Okay, she's... Yo, I knew I would like her immediately. No, there's no way. Only the greatest in Japan. Stores downright hate me. I think some of them actually owe me money. As they should. It's only fair to punish them for their relentless price gouging.
Here's a tip.
There's even been times where I cleanse their shelves bare with my trusty grimoire. Your grimoire? Your grimoire? I'm a master in the art of coupon collection. The grimoire is my 70-pound coupon binder.
For real!
Oh my god, she got... Yo, Hannah had some great voice lines. No cap. Yeah, the voice actors are just... They're all so peak, bro. I literally have to check every one of them out after this, literally. The spells of the grimoire have a dark function indeed, able to sway any retail workers and parting with the stock of their cooperate overlords. I gathered these powerful hexes from tatered magazines, discarded cereal boxes, and my neighbor's trash bin.
It can't be.
Stealing from your neighbors? That's almost as bad as straight up shoplifting. Shops are way too heavy to be lifted. They're like 50 tons of concrete.
1v1, scrub!
Oh my god, that's crazy. 1v1 scrub? That's a good one. Plus, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. Survive? Surely that's an exaggeration. Nope, I was super poor when I first started building my coupon collection. Like, super poor. With 10 U's. I dined with rats and ate microwave dirt. I lived in a mud shack next to a radioactive coal factory. Wow, yeah, you had a hard life, no cap. That must have been so hard on you. But after a few years, I've been thrifting and I finally living my best life. At this point, I've accumulated enough coupons to last me and my family 3 lifetimes.
I'm grateful.
Wow, really? Say, you don't have any coupons you can share, do you? Oh, she said, hell no. They're my coupons. Only me and my family using them. You don't deserve none of that. I worked from the ground up to get to this point. Stop that. Are you okay? She said, nah.
We will curses you.
They wants it, but they can't have it. It's okay. It's okay, precious Grimoire. Mommy will let him get his filthy hands on you. Chikumi continued muttering to the book, occasionally stopping to shoot a dirty look in our direction. Well then, we best get going. Mara and I cautiously backed away from her, holding our hands in the air like a pair of wanted criminals. Halt! I still love that music. That's the best song on this game right now. Retreat 10 paces, arms down and palms up. Yes, ma'am. And why did she shoot me with water guns? Mara and I so thoroughly shocked by the forcefulness of her command that we obliged. Mara and I are so thoroughly shocked by the forcefulness of her command that we obliged without protest. The strange woman pulls out some disinfectant spray and begins flooding our hands with a deluge of chemicals. Ew, why did you give us so much? Your hands are covered with filth of pestilence, viruses, bacteria, fungi, and parasites, the servant of the white horseman. Not a soul in the wretched place has a sense of proper hygiene, touching all those filthy puzzle mechanisms with their upkept hands. I plan to redeem that. Due to the absence of clean water, we have to make do with disinfectant and lots of it. Isn't it really okay to be this worried about a few germs? I mean, over a dozen ultimates have become that we've been stumbled upon a massive conspiracy. I rub my hands anxiously, worried the excessive amount of disinfectant might somehow damage our skin. She must have been using some kind of formula too. All of it is already dissolved. A few? A few? Were it not for my chemicals baptizing, millions of microbees would be crawling under your fingertips, wriggling, fisting, and multiplying without resistance. They'll be back. The remaining 1% of bacteria will rarely the force and bring about the infection apocalypse. Oh yeah, so she's that type that's like, I don't fuck with anything that says 99% clean and 1% like chance of having it. She wants that shit to be 100% or no go. Ew, the 1%. Is your talent related to killing germs or something? I mean, I'd be surprised if you're this passionate about anything else.
I do not merely kill germs. I purge their material vessels with my weapons of alchemy and send them back to their infernal masters.
Okay. You're very detailed on that.
I am Uta Kawagichi, the ultimate epidemiologist. Forgive me for this blasphemy, but wash your goddamn hands.
Wow, what? Ultimate epidemiologist. Uta is the ultimate epidemiologist. Okay. That's... wow. I have to look up that definition right after this, because that's crazy. Epi and topology? Is that a real word? That's what I said. Realize the words of God. I study disease outbreaks and their countermeasures.
Your hygiene is quite poor.
Oh my god, my hygiene is quite poor. You'll find that the best countermeasure is basic personal hygiene. Many epidemics could have been prevented this way, an idea I find deeply frustrating.
This cannot be.
Think of the lives that were lost, that will continue to be lost, all preventable if just a few people weren't so hygienically challenged. Yeah. Right, we get it. However, I suppose I should rest my efforts for a while. My disinfected supplies are wanting, and chasing all of you down to enforce cleanliness standards is bound to cause cross-contamination.
I am pleased.
So you all stumbled upon a bit of luck, it seems. Feel free to muck around in your filth to your heart intents. How generous of you. In the meantime, I'll shirt relentlessly for the sinner who trapped us in this disease-riddled hovel.
You will be purged.
You will be purged. The state of their hideout mirrors their souls, vile to its core. I shall take upon myself to cleanse their entire being.
What?
You aren't gonna, like, make them swallow hand sanitizers, will you? We'll see. The depths of their villainy may require experimental treatment. She scans the room, her eyes a pair of daggers and her spray bottles at the ready. Remind me not to get on her bad side.
Hey.
Hero, something's off here.
Hello again.
What's up?
No?
We talked to every ultimate, explored every open passage, and there's still no sign of Girl A. Wait, you're right. I glanced around, unable to find anyone that matches Girl A. Admittedly vague description.
I got nothing.
Do you think the corruption mayor and Smurfette just made her up?
That's rude.
That's incredibly disrespectful.
It's plausible.
No, maybe there's some kind of ultimate hide and seek expert or something.
That's just a
Or
rumor.
maybe just putting it out there, they're the ones who kidnapped us and they've been hiding in some kind of hidden room the whole time.
Let's just move
Mara,
on.
cut it out. I generally don't believe any of you kidnappers are in the room with us.
Incorrect.
Why not? It makes for quite a shocking reveal.
I'm
Why would
not
any of them
sure.
risk their own safety when they could just watch us from afar? Doesn't make any sense. Don't go derailing my argument with logic.
Come on.
Fine, we'll keep looking. Should we check the circular door again? We'll never manage to unlock it, did we? It was locked pretty tight when we last checked. Damn, that just started beating. Mara ignores me and approaches the door. She proceeds to pound on it as hard as she can.
You bitch.
Let us out, or I'll have everyone gang up and blow this door off if it's goddamn hinges.
Kiss my grits.
Locking over a dozen people in a tiny cram room, stealing their belongings? Who the fuck do you think you are, airport set? What's wrong?
Excuse me?
Why did you... Ah? Yo, she has this ominous feeling I've never... Yo, the music change has had me feeling completely different. And the way she's staring into my soul right now, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not fucking with it. The circular door hangs slightly ajar. A maleficent figure lurks on the other side. It grows at us. Mara and I freeze in place, suddenly afflicted by a sense of sheer terror. Without warning, the wooden door slithered open, and the shadow beyond its cast into light.
Good to see you.
Hello there. Oh, she was cool. I was scared. Hello there. that would have been my proper reaction at that moment.
What's going on?
My sincerest apologies. I didn't mean to frighten you. The strange woman quietly adjusts her glasses and peers at us. You must be Hirozuki and Maru Yokokume, correct? Huh? You know our names? Of course she does. She's clearly the one who trapped us all here. Look at her fancy outfit, her ID card, her glasses. She's just like some kind of privately contracted security officer. Oh my. I was told you all possess colorful personalities, but never mind.
You have potential.
There's quite an innocent reason why I know your name, Maru. I'm one of Bitukokawa's instructors. What? Bullshit. Aren't you too young for that?
Allow me to explain.
That's awfully sweet of you, but no, I'm just your teacher, or at least I was supposed to be. How on earth are we supposed to know you're legit? It's not likely they told any of us how this was supposed to work.
It's merely my responsibility.
You can take a closer look at my ID if you wish, Maru.
Despite these unforeseen circumstances, it's nice to meet so many of my pupils.
Well, nice to meet you.
I'm Shiori Nakagawa, Ultimate Instructor for the Academy's 17th class. You can also call me Professor, or even just Miss N.
Okay, Miss N. Shiori, Ultimate Instructor. Or Miss N. Cool. Alright, Miss N. Nakagawa? I think I heard that name before. Yeah, I'm sure of it. She's definitely a teacher here. Maru, who's been vigorously studying Professor Nakagawa's ID's card, seems to arrive at a similar conclusion. Crap, she's not lying. You see, Maru? She's trustworthy. Still, it was a little strange. After that email we talked about, I really thought the school facilities were the ones responsible for this.
Not it.
Or school faculty. No, I promise you, I played no part in this. I didn't even wake up until I heard your frantic knocking. It comes as quite a shock to me that many people were trapped in this basement.
Perhaps.
Yet, what I find even more distressing is how they all seem to be my students.
Greetings.
Ah, Hiro and Maru, you found someone else. The other Ultimates, no longer distanced by their conversation, finally started to take note of us. I'm afraid this is our teammate, however. Yeah, ours is way more quiet. Such erogus wardrobe choices, all of you. Does a single one of you know what a mirror is? Hey, be considerate. This is our teacher you're talking to.
Really?
Teacher?
Hello again.
Hello, everyone. I'm Professor Shirori Nakagawa, but you can just call me Miss N.
Huh?
Hold on. You're our instructor? Who are you going to meet next? The Prime Minister? Were you kidnapped too, Shiori?
Just a warning.
Idiots. She's probably the one who brought us here.
What's going on?
Was this all some form of poorly planned school orientation?
What's that supposed to mean?
What sort of orientation involves life-threatening escape rooms?
No.
Escape rooms?
I refuse to believe it.
Guys, wait. I'm sure she's a victim just like the rest of us. You're telling me not even teachers are safe from the clutches of our kidnappers? Oh man, we're definitely some deep shit.
Wait.
Fellow peers, there's no need for hysterics. Oh, fellow peers, there's no need for hysterics. We must remain
That's messed up.
If it wasn't the school's responsibility for this, maybe we should consider a supernatural explanation.
Amen.
The Lord works in mysterious ways, but this strikes me as a tad too far.
Hell, man.
Does anyone have any idea what's going on here?
Bear with me.
Everyone, please. I am aware that our situation leaves much to be desired, but if we could just... Plausible tension permeates the room, going high with every passing moment.
Well,
Maru,
maybe.
could I borrow your megaphone for just 1 second? I don't know. I'm usually opposed to authority figures who seize control of communication technology.
Yes.
Please, it's urgent. Fine, maybe just for a bit. Before Maru finished, she could snatch the megaphone from her hands and brings it to her mouth.
Everyone, listen up.
Yo, I'm sick. They clear in music department. They are clearing in the music department. Nah, stop it. The crowd falls into a stunned silence. Shoko opens his mouth to speak, but is quickly shushed by the people around him. I guess Maru was right. People really do listen to whoever has the megaphone.
Since we find ourselves in a delicate situation, I think it's best for me to be as concise and transparent as possible. Like the rest of you, I was departing for the school, alone, before suddenly passing out on the boat.
Stop playing. This is so hard.
I haven't a single clue as to what's going on. However, in the short time I've been awake, I've learned a potentially disturbing piece of information.
I'm sorry, I'm listening, but this music right now in my ear, it's hitting.
This underground location we're trapped in is beneath Bitokukawa Academy.
Who's doing the vocals? Who's doing the vocals? That... The background music is fire! I'm sorry. I'm still listening, but this underground location we're trapped in is beneath Bitokukawa Academy.
What?
Wow. Another round of murmurs materialize, but fade soon enough.
Stop right now.
Settle down, settle down.
Allow me to explain.
This is the basement section of the school's assembly building. I woke up upstairs a few minutes ago and glanced outside to confirm my location.
I do not ask.
You didn't search any of it in depth? No. I didn't want to run headfirst into a potential dangerous situation, especially not alone. Why would they have this huge basement just ready for kidnappers? Are you guys prolific murderers?
That's not it.
This area is mainly used for storage. There was no escape rooms or anything of the sort last year, I assure you.
Try again.
I know I don't have much information for you, but please know that I'm putting my full efforts into keeping all of you safe.
Not part of the
It's been quite a shock to me as well. Today was supposed to be an opening ceremony. A proud day, tainted by a set of mysterious crimes.
That's why I want you all to put your trust in me and work together. If only for now.
Alright, sounds good.
As the ultimate instructor, I promise you, we will leave this place unharmed.
Say less, Miss N. We all stared in awe as Shiori calmly hands the megaphone back to a displeased yet nonetheless impressed Maru. While the rest of us have been senselessly bickering the entire time, it only taken her a few minutes to regain her composure and take the lead. Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm on her side. Take it away, Teach. Tell us what to do to get out of this mess. Yeah, I am confident in our instructor's ability to handle this crisis. I'm sure we will uncover the truth shortly. The previously rowdy crowd of students began bringing themselves into order, proactively discussing their next step. Is this what a class led by ultimate instructor feels like? If so, then I definitely made the right choice in coming here.
What? That's all it takes for you to trust her?
Okay, we finally got Girl A. Huh? We all turned towards the source of the voice.
I have a few questions for you, Professor. And depending on how you answer, we'll see if you really are just a victim in this whole situation.
Okay, miss. Okay. Hold on. Yo, the music is clearing. Wait, I like this girl though. Hold on. She's like, we ain't cut that bullshit.
It's
Girl A!
Stop calling me that.
The woman strolled into the room, a resolute expression firmly planted upon her face. She had spoken with extreme confidence and poise, but from where I was standing, I could see that her shoulders were trembling. Oh dear, those are some rather provocating statements.
Let me think.
I'm so confused. Who's this random loner?
Oh, yes?
I mean, she sounds like she knows what she's talking about. First of all, why were you alone while traveling to the island? I know for a fact that ultimate instructors are accompanied by a secretary at all times when they're off official business.
Well, maybe. I have a theory.
Furthermore, it makes no sense that you only arrived at the school today. It's the opening ceremony. You should have been on the island at least a week already, handling preparations for the rest of the facility. Who is she? She seems to know a lot about the school, but to barge in here and start conflict like this, it's... I quell my emotions and try to think.
I'm not holding back.
And finally,
I wonder.
while the rest of us were locked in these rooms, you were kept in a place where you could glance outside and access the entire campus. The fact that the professor isn't saying anything really isn't helping.
You're kidding.
I think I have a better idea what's going on here.
That's weird.
You and possibly a few others sent emails to us so we would isolate ourselves on those speedboats. You placed a timing triggered sleeping agent on each boat so that by the time we arrived at the school, each of us would be unconscious. Hold on! Girl A is killing it. She's like, wait, nah. I know what's going on. I know your schemes. You and your accomplices hauled us from the beach over to this building and into these rooms, which you rigged with deadly puzzles mechanics over spring break.
Got it.
Finally, you locked the circular door and waited for us to solve the escape rooms. So you could barge in and pretend to be one of the victims, right or wrong. Ooh, you're not saying anything, Miss N.
Really?
Shit. Oh my god, did she actually... If she was lying about all this stuff, how do we know if her name is actually Sorori? No. Her ID checks out.
What a disgrace.
Given the fact that we've never seen one before, forging a real instruction ID would be a simple task. So, she's not actually one of the teachers here.
That's worse.
That would be a monstrous revelation. Fraud of such an esteemed ultimate is the highest crime one can commit, other than murder, of course.
Of all the...
Please. Just like before, the room descends into havoc, though this time with a much more negative and horrific tone directed at the professor, who seems to completely taken aback by Girl A's accusations, unable to utter the single word in response. Damn, she got caught.
I'm done with this.
I think it's best for you to quietly surrender and tell us what you're planning. No, I don't think I can let this happen. It's all just misunderstanding. I know it is. I need to step in here, even if it means I have to bring up that.
I refuse.
Wait just 1 second, Girl A. Damn! How did you know about everything she said? You weren't here when Professor Nakagawa introduced herself.
That's wrong.
After you and your team members left your escape rooms, I slipped inside when you were busy with that statue. I've been listening in ever since. Hey, what do you have to do that? We've been worried sick. Running off by yourself in such a bad situation, that's really, really dangerous.
You're kidding.
Hiding was safer than simply hanging out in the open like the rest of you. If there was someone dangerous in the building, and there is, I wouldn't have been a sitting duck.
I have a theory.
I only left my hiding place once I realized their goal was manipulation and not murder.
Not a chance.
That's fair. I guess there's just one problem with your theory.
Huh?
Yes?
It's not
Pichukawa actually has been a bit of an administrative mess for the past few months. That would explain why Professor Nakagawa didn't have a secretary or why she couldn't meet with the other faculty before the opening ceremony. Everyone's been scrambling to keep things together, so much of the old protocol was abandoned. Oh damn, you can't say anything to that. Hold on, Hero, you cooking. Oh yeah, I think I remember what happened now. So do I. The old headmaster, he got arrested and fired from his job, didn't he? Yeah, and they tried to contain the scandal to local stations, but if you both heard of it... What was he fired for? Sorry, I rarely pay attention to these kind of things. I'm pretty sure he killed someone. Really? I thought it was just an accident. I mean, he got off of a light sentence during the trial. I heard he was hiding human remains, possibly inside this very basement. What? We've been stepping on graves? Bless our noble footwear and our cotton socks.
That's all I got.
I was joking, though I wouldn't rule it out either. You fear-mongering fishmonger.
You should be ashamed.
I see. So the involuntary departure of the headmaster explains Professor Nakagawa's actions. What do you say, Professor? Am I right? Can you say something?
I see.
As a matter of fact, you are correct. The truth is, I'm not at liberty of speaking on the matter. I'm under a strict non-disclosure agreement for these kind of topics.
I understand.
Yeah, there's already been a lot of bad press with the school lately, so I can see why.
Am I clear?
As for why the professor was kept separated from us, perhaps our doctors didn't want her to help us with any of the escape rooms. She would have been able to calm her group down and get them to work together, which is exactly how most of our teams behave. Damn! Come on, Hero, he's cooking! It also could have been like a numbers thing. 17 doesn't divide evenly into much, you know? There are 17 of us total. I've never been great with keeping track of these things.
Are you stupid?
That's idiotic.
Give me a second.
This just opened a shut case of a poorly prepared criminal getting caught in their lies. Couldn't it be any more obvious?
My answer is
I believe Hero's theory is accurate, though it doesn't explain everything about the situation. It helps shed the lights on many of the things the professor said.
no one is perfect.
Throwing away such bold claims will do nothing to ease our distress and hostility.
There is always
It's best to remain calm, and if stronger evidence comes up, we can follow it to a logical conclusion. Yeah, okay, Busho, backing me up. Oh yeah, hide your face in that book. Yeah.
If you say
Listen,
so.
I know you're just trying to help in your own way, at least. But why don't you tell us your name and talent first? I think that would be a good start.
I'm not telling you that.
Oh, she's different. Nah, she's different. I'm not gonna lie. I like her. She's standing her ground.
She's Hideo Sako, the ultimate theorist.
Hey, I fucks with you, Miss N. She even standing her ground. You don't want to say nothing? I'll tell you myself for coming at me. If you never came at me, they possibly would have never known your talent. Hide Hosaku, the ultimate theorist. Damn. Caught. You caught. Hide. I like her though.
I'm grateful.
I see. That makes a lot of sense actually. So she's theorizing her ideas. Okay. Hide wasn't trying to start anything out of ill intent. She's just using her use to theorizing about things. When Professor Nakagawa first appeared, she took it as an opportunity to use her talent for our sake. No. That's not even close to how it... Never mind. So Miss N wasn't behind this after all?
That's a lot.
That's for getting me riled up for nothing, girl, eh? Grump. Yeah, hide behind that. Well then, since I managed to turn the conversation around, I should try to change the subject.
Hello again.
Now then, we have the Professor Nakagawa and Hide with us. All of class 17 is here, correct? 16 students and 1 instructor. That's how Bichigagawa usually runs their classes. Fucking nerd, how do you know so much about this school? Well, going here has been my lifelong dream for as long as I can remember. I hope it doesn't bother anyone.
An A+ in reasoning.
Your knowledge of this school has proven immensely helpful, Hiro. You're certainly living up to your title. You think so? Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you, Miss N. Hiro said it well. Hide, I was immediately taken aback by what you said to the point of speechlessness, but...
Yes.
It's true. The school's recent scandals have affected the standards protocol. Under normal circumstances, I would have arrived at the island over a week ago.
I'm looking forward to it.
I sincerely apologize for any confusion. I hope we can leave this misunderstanding behind us and start over, okay? But, hey, there's one thing I do gotta say about her, though. She's an ultimate theorist for a reason. Her rate of theorizing, low-key, is there. It's there. So, I can't say that what she said isn't a lie. So, we gotta keep that in mind.
I don't get it.
Fine, I'll play along for now. Yeah, no, honestly, Hide, I'm with you. Because, honestly, I'm like, Hiro saved Miss N, but low-key, what you said does make sense. At that, we're... This music is so tough. I'm telling you. At that, what remaining confidence she had vanished in like a hushed whisper. Still, I find it hard to take a pity on her. She was the one who presented those ludicrous accusations in the first place.
Top marks.
That's good. Whatever makes you comfortable, Hide.
Perhaps.
Okay, a return in business, please. I suggest we take a brief recess before we leave the building.
Please see me afterwards.
I imagine these last few minutes have done nothing to improve your emotional states, so let's regroup. With that, everyone breaks apart and begins chattering amongst themselves. Though it does seem like the majority of them are avoiding. This is so cool, bruh. Though it does seem like the majority of them are avoiding girl Hide. Oh, what a cool laptop. Can I see it? Please, 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 please. Can you just go away? I'm having enough trouble logging in as it is.
You've improved.
I must say, you appear in peak physical condition. Do you follow a specialized weightlifting routine?
People of the earth.
That the will of the people is a far heavier burden than any weight or sandbag. Fascinating.
You're wrong.
I know that. Look, Hiro, I'm not actually screaming into her ear with the megaphone. Don't come after her. Oh well, for the most part, it seems like they're all getting along. Today has been nothing but short of exhausting. I still don't have a single clue why we're here, but at the very least, it's comfortable knowing that the Ultimates are finally working as one. My mood was so good. My mood was so good. And now they want to ding this ding dong bing bong bullshit. I'm actually tight. Here we go. I'm assuming it's Kokuro Saru about to jump in.
Did not see that coming.
What was that? A warped voice echoed from the hidden speakers above us. That is demonic as shit. I feel like I'm listening to something demonic. What?
What?
Oops! Sorry, everyone! I accidentally set my voice filter to goofy and incorporated
Okay. I was like, is there a meaning to that? It might be.
I just wanted to welcome you all to Bitokakawa Academy! I'm thrilled you've all started to become friends!
Huh?
Just so you can, that voice. It's like one I heard on the tape recorder right after I woke up. It's not nearly as menacing though. To be honest, it's actually kind of cute. Is this the vile cretin who abducted us? Return my possessions this instant, Prowl. Don't provoke them. They surely have a sniper aimed at all of us. That's so scary. Fear not, citizens. My suit is equipped with bulletproof spandex. I'll shield you all with my body.
You're kidding.
How can they have rifles aimed at us? We undergo... Oh, forget it.
Stick together, please.
Oh, geez. It seems you're all bubbling with questions about to burst. Don't worry. I'm going to show each and every one of you how to have the best and safest, most successful school experience.
I find that
Experience? Surely this isn't your idea of orientation. These people are unhinged. Is this what happens to you if you work in education? Now I need all of you to gather to the assembly room. It's easier to find it because it's right above you. Go through the circular door up the steps. See you soon. The announcer ends with another irritating crackle.
What the hell are you talking about?
There's no fucking chance I'm going up there now.
I know it's hard.
Are you just going to hide away in your cupboard again? You can't do that forever, you know.
Let me check the grimoire.
The grimoire once told the big bad witch who lives in a cupboard up under a staircase, scribbling unnecessary and disturbing lore. There's no food or water down here. While we've been able to manage this far, we need to search for supplies eventually. They haven't harmed us yet, right? Let's just go upstairs.
Another thing.
Teach, did you see anything out of place when you were up there?
Try
No, the room is completely empty. I didn't search it very carefully though.
Students.
I think it's best if we comply with their demands, assuming that's what they were. Truthfully, it was hard to tell.
Please see me afterwards.
Gather behind me. I'll go up first.
Super job.
Voluntary on the front lines? Such heroism. I'm sorry for ever distrusting you, Lady Nakagawa. We gathered into a single file line behind the professor and cautiously proceeded up the steps. Okay, cool looking area. Okay. Contact. You know I'm gonna talk to everybody here. There's no one here besides us. Shit, why the place empty? Maybe they got delayed. My clients are usually 20 or 30 minutes late to pick up things up. That's because they're destitute geezers who uses public transportation.
Didn't expect that.
I could ask a Glurmore for advice. Are you attempting some sort of pagan divination ritual? Blasphemous. The devil himself must be whispering lies through your tomb of avarice. Take that back, polyproselytizer. Bro, I promise you this game is gonna have me look up so many different dictionary words after this. Polyproselytizer, you're hurting its feelings.
God, you're so lame.
And how can your stupid ass book have hurt feelings? Don't tell me you animated it with satanic power. He's not satanic. He's conduit for the divine power of legendary discounts. Looks like you get along with that fisherman. That's not a fair comparison at all. Namiki is above stealing newspaper clippings from his neighbors, maybe. Conquer, stars, abyss. Seriously, guys, it's 3 words. It's not that hard. She's so cool, bruh. Infighting peasantry. The primary reason why I retain my wealth.
Students.
God, the headache I'm getting from this argument is making my vision turn white.
Hiya!
How unexpected.
Did anyone hear that? The few of us able to hear Yato's over the unfounded chaos turn towards the source of the sound.
I'm glad you all listened to my announcement.
This game's music is clearing. Everything about this prologue is peak. I'm glad you all listened to my announcement.
So incredibly sorry for the delay. I was trying to set up some things behind the scenes.
What in tarred and feathered nation? How is that thing talking and moving?
This is crazy.
Is this some kind of prank?
I knew the Academy was experimenting with advanced technology, but... Technology? This is clearly the work of the Fourth Horseman. It's a fucking monkey, not a horse. It's probably here to avenge all the chimps we skinned for our latest designer handbags. You did what now? What?
Bear with me.
It seems to be modeled after the statue we saw underground.
I'll never surrender.
Quick, someone distracted with a banana. Oh, I don't eat those. I surrender. It's a carnivore. We'll be chewed to bits. Step back, or I'll relay the holy hand grenade of Antonic.
Please, everyone, calm yourselves.
Please,
I'm a harmless, friendly, huggable, fun-loving monkey. Think of me like a stuffed animal.
I can after the beginning of the game, the way you was acting.
Aww.
Please don't eat me, Mr. Monkey. You might turn blue or die of chlorea or dysentery. I'm sure the others will be much healthier for you.
Oh dear. Maybe introducing myself will help?
Goodness.
Cover your ears, lest this foul apparition of Lucifer lead you astray.
I'm Kogorosaru, counselor at Bitokukawa Academy. Relax, take deep breaths, ooh, and be mindful of yourself and others.
Okay. Alright, counselor Kogorosaru.
Unacceptable.
It claims to be employed by the Academy. Ludicrous.
What do you mean?
You shouldn't keep calling your counselors it, you know? It may be some personal preference, but it certainly isn't mine.
You asked for it.
Well then, Kogorosaru.
It's Kogorosaru. Just Coco is fine, if you have trouble remembering.
Okay, Coco.
Fantastique.
Coco, that's a cute name. I like it.
I don't care.
I don't care. I assume you're some kind of AI-powered robot. One that's supposed to act as a therapist? Yay! Gold star for Naomi. I'm glad someone understands. I was programmed with data gathered from hundreds of thousands of psychiatric patients. I'm very confident in my abilities.
Wow.
Ooh, does that mean you have like data related to serial killers and stuff too? Well, yes, but it's completely safe. All that data is pure and mutated for my patient's safety.
Are you gonna be alright?
That sounds violent. I hope the data's feeling well after such an invasive procedure. Holy shit, this can't be real. Even Fanfan seems tamed in comparison to this. I'm also trained in over 7 million friendly conversational topics and 73,011 ways to resolve conflict without hurting anyone's feelings.
Your mom would be proud.
Why would anyone care about either of those things? What a fucking waste of AI.
Okay, short stack.
Let me guess. A good use would be when you use it for your form profile picture, right?
Shut up!
Stable diffusion is the future, dipshit.
I'd like to order the Caesar salad with a large fries and 2 waters to drink!
Huh?
What? We stare at the monkey with even more surprise than before.
Yay! You stopped fighting!
That was conflict resolution method number 5695. Spewing random nonsense. It shuts down even productive conversations. Sadly, it only works once or twice, so it'd be helpful if you got along from now on. No. I figured as much. Take note, Coco. It looks like we'll be in for a long ride.
Let me check my dates.
Ultimates are just so conflict prone at times, even with the best and fluffiest resources.
If you need to talk, call me.
Oh well, look at the bright side. If you were all perfect, then they wouldn't have needed to bring me in my special technology here. You mean those strange tablets we found? I'll give you 500 yen for them.
I'm all ears.
I'm pretty sure mine didn't work. Let me wipe it out again. Mimicking Toya, I pulled out my tablet and pressed a button. It turned on. No pixelated hologram or anything like that appeared this time. In its place, is what it seems to be a menu screen. Oh, so that's where all the Cocoa Pads went. Strange, I didn't remember leaving them out. Man, you guys must be so frustrated.
You don't say.
I had no idea what was happening when I turned mine on. Oh dear, I'll try to explain it then. The Cocoa Pads are all produced augmented reality interactive holograms, or auras for short. That's why I knew it was auras. Or Aurea. Yeah, or Aureas for short. I knew it was Aureas. They emanate specialized infrasonic waves that interfere with your sensory mechanisms, causing you to perceive false sight, sound, and haptics. Large spectator groups are accounted for as well, with differentiated frequencies transmitted to each observer to simulate differences in spatial position.
Those are indeed words. We can survive together.
If you're having trouble understanding, I installed captions in all of your Cocoa Pads. It's my pleasure to accommodate all of our students.
Not see that coming.
Huh? You're right. On the Cocoa Pad menu, there's an option to enable Coco Low's captions. Why, thanks for the help, Mr. Robot. I feel both supported and deeply disturbed. Now, I won't ignore everything you've been saying like I have been for the past whatever minutes.
I don't make the rules.
Oh, you're welcome.
I'm a little concerned.
Perceive false sight. That sounds rather suspicious. I must say, what intentions do you have utilizing such technology? It's not like that. I haven't figured out how to make Aureas that aren't small and pixelated, so these Cocoa Pads are currently only used for gift systems. I'm planning to disrupt randomized gifts to students, which you can share with each other to build lasting and meaningful friendships. Wait, so the pixelated leaf blowing was just some gift that I'm supposed to give to another classmate? Extracurricular. Would you like a tutorial on how to send your cute little gifts digitally? No.
Oh.
Utilizing cutting-edge technology for such frivolous purpose is almost obscene.
I am deeply disappointed.
I am curiously if such wastefulness is commonplace in Bitukukawa Academy.
Thanks.
No one in their right mind would develop an autonomous AI just to use it on some obnoxious, sappy animatronic ape. I'm sorry everyone, I'm trying my best, but please be nice. It's our first day on the job and I'm just working with what I've been given. Why do we have to bend over backwards for you? You're the therapist. This is not going well, Coco. I mean, I put you all in those group bonding rooms, and it's only helped one team get along better. Looks like I won't be using that idea again. Wait, what? Group bonding rooms? I shouldn't have said that.
Explain yourself.
Pestilent primate, you were responsible for trapping us in those.
Useless as
How could such a small stuffed animal carry us all? I may be small, but I have a big heart and bigger muscles. I can bench over 9,000 pounds? This robot's insane. Telling you that isn't really helpful in the situation, is it? Pounds? What sort of nonsense is going on about?
I will elucidate.
Now it's trying to confuse us with fictional units of measurement. Tell me, apparition of Lucifer, do the armies of hell also use these so-called pounds have at you? Uta begins violently spraying that stuffed animal with disinfectant. Please, you'll ruin my soft and cuddly fur.
You should be ashamed.
A joke in poor taste. How could one possibly think of soulless machines as a counselor?
I see the problem here.
If nothing else, it's a prime example of how professionals in this field often prove unreliable. This is amazing. This game is peak. Please, please. Harassing the counselor with antiseptic is against the rules. Let's just break the fucking thing. I bet it's lying about how strong it is.
What's going on?
While it's a shame to destroy such intriguing material, the safety of my students is paramount. Rejoice, the professor is letting us lay waste to school property. I knew you were a fun teacher. Oh my gosh, you got them boxing gloves ready. Come on, Coco. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, check this
Awesome.
out.
I'm great at smashing fancy shit. My clients had me break their kids' smartphones all the time. What? That's a terrible way to discipline your child and Oh! The robot monkey's sentence is cut off as Uda sends it flying across the room with a single kick. Whoa, that was amazing. How'd you do that?
I am here.
I drew upon the power of the Holy Spirit. Only an apparition can harm another of its kind. I'm sorry I asked. Guys, I'm not sure we should be hurting him. He's kind of nice to us and Fork up and knives out, everyone. Tonight we dine on monkey brain. Chikuma is so funny, bro. Oh my god, she is indeed best girl right now.
Please, be careful.
Excuse me, but you'll get infected with prion if you eat those. Prions?
Seems right to me.
They're misfolded proteins that spongify your brain. That or a curse from an ancient demonic spirit. What are the two?
Moving on.
I assure you, they're both. Oh, I still wouldn't mind trying some though, if they're hot sauce. If there's hot sauce. Oh geez, you guys sure can get intense. Everyone crowds around Coco's small figure, each prepared for their preferred method of violence. I had no idea it would be this hard to handle a single class. I promise I'm doing my best, you guys. I just wanted to. Damn. How terrible. We made them cry. Are therapists supposed to be like too traumatized to display emotions or something? It's the screams of the damned. Cover your ears, lest you be dragged to the ninth circle of hell. Oh my god, his function just stopped. Oh, he's gonna become demonic. He's gonna turn demonic. Suddenly, the stuffed animal violently lurched forward, shaking and quivering with maddened intensity as its gold fur scorched to ashen gray. These screams are getting really intense. I kind of vibe with it though. It kind of reminds me of my posse before big protests. You're what? What's going on? Did you break it with your fancy moves?
I ask for your grace.
I'll take care of it. Yuta readies a forceful kick, but before her bow can connect, the Confucius rocket into the air. The convulsive machine rockets into the air with unnatural speed.
Slow. Far too slow. You must be severely depressed to have such horrible reflexes.
Oh my god, that ain't Coco no more.
What the fuck? It's revealing its inner demonic nature. Everyone, stand back while I ready my holy water.
Shit, you're a useless bodyguard. Get behind the big guy!
Do not worry, my peers. I will protect you through sheer force of will alone.
This is hard.
You idiot! That's not gonna help us against an actual demon!
Legit.
I demand silence!
The wall shuddered and creaked in the terror, and the thunderous voice of the red-eyed phantom, which spoke with a demanding cruelty. Whether out of fear, compliance, or mishap, amalgam of both, none of us uttered a single word in response. Oh my god.
All of you.
Such a prestigious palette of colorful cretins you are. Did his tail get longer? Oh, he's cool. That is an amazing design. Perhaps if I had his patience, I could overlook your irritating banters.
You are beyond therapy.
Oh, but your antics and paltry excuse for jokes have eroded what little tolerance I have for you. Damn.
My, oh my.
Quite the quiet crowd I see. Frankly, I was expecting my appearance to cause more of a vocal breed of terror. Seriously, where's the energy? Cat got your tongue? Caught like a deer in the lights of an oncoming train? Oh well, there's not much I can do about it. After all, fear is a concept you have yet to truly understand. It remains distant, foreign to you all. But when at last you are faced with a moment of primal fear, a single instant of unparalleled mortality, perhaps then I'll hear the harmonious screams I've been waiting for. What is this monkey, no creature, talking about? Mortality? Is this some kind of joke?
So it was you.
As a teacher of this academy, I cannot condone this violent threats. Whatever you're suggesting, I won't allow it. My, such arrogance. You think someone as feasible as teacher's permission matters to me? Are you gonna send me home early, give me detention, ask me to see the counselor, to see myself?
You have some gall.
I think not. Besides, why would you waste your time protecting these delinquents? They're not even your students anymore.
I saw that.
What? Wait, what? If you want confirmation of that, instruct these deplorables to check the student profiles on their ARIA tablets. And no, you won't be calling them Cocoa Pads. Those who do will be punished severely. Wow. My Cocoa My Aria tablet is already in my hand, so it only takes a second to power it on and glance at the screen. Struck with a moment of bewildering epiphany, a collective gasp emanates from every one of us. They're all former? Oh, this is gonna get crazy. Former Ultimate Apprentice? That single word at the beginning of my cherished title defines an invaluably meaningful part of my life. No way. This has to be some kind of sick joke. It was supposed to end like this. Not after everything I've been through to get here. I refuse to believe this is real. I refuse.
I'm thrilled.
Former Ultimate Architect? Now that's a fun bit of irony, isn't it?
Don't make this even harder.
Come on, I got my title only a few weeks and it's already gone? Man. Does this thing really has its necessary permission to revoke my role? What nonsense, utter garbage! It couldn't be. Shuri, you know anything about this? I don't. Only the headmaster has the authority to annually an ultimate title. But to use such extreme measures on one of our beloved students, much less an entire class, is inconceivable.
What?
The headmaster? Ha, that old chump? Newsflash, pal. This academy and all its spunks in it are under new management. By our authority, you miserable airworms have been corrupted by Vice and hereby stripped of your titles. Ah, I got that now. Airworms?
What nonsense?
Corrupted? Surely there's no reason to push such sensible claims. There's only two ways someone can lose their talent. The first is failing the annual challenge and forfeiting your title to your challenger, which obviously didn't happen. The school year hasn't even started yet. And the second is if the school finds evidence of wrongdoing in the admission process. Oh, well, that's definitely not it either. Any way you look at it, this former ultimate thing is a complete bullshit. I think our abductors and this thing are just trying to screw with us. Feel free to delude yourself however you wish. The truth remains immutable, inescapable. The truth that, in addition to all of you losing your title,
Your lives are mine.
most among you will lose your lives as well. And shit's about to get real. The room returned to total silence. Our restless denial dissolved into cutting icy dread. We all must have suspected our captors would turn violent, but hearing it spoke aloud is an entirely different experience.
Hear me well.
I see, we're all paying attention now. That's good. Let me elaborate on what I expect of you all. There will indeed be a degree of killing on this school campus.
Want to murder
A killing game, to be exact. The Killing Class Festival of Class 17, held at our dear old Bitakakawa Academy. Killing game? Like the kind you see on all the time in TV shows and movies? Precisely. That's patiently absurd. Who in their right mind would commit murder under these circumstances?
You are beyond
You'd be surprised what a victim of circumstance is capable. With a sufficient motive, there isn't a depth too deep for the human mind. This monkey's tight, bro. You see, dear students, until our sorrowfulness song of slaughter reaches its grand finale, this school will be your permanent home. Without my permission, it is now impossible for you to leave or contact the outside world. We've been locked in here. This wasn't in any of the waivers I signed. You can't keep me here. My sister's probably on TV right now begging and pleading for the release of yours truly.
This isn't it.
I have a life back home. I have a family, a young brother, a mom. I don't have parents, but I want to go home too.
I detest him.
Yes, I'm quite aware.
You are guilty of
You guys are misunderstanding me. If you'd let me actually finish instead of trauma dumping. The truth is, there are two reasons I doubt any of you will be stuck here for long. The first reason is that escape will be freely granted during the killing game. Yeah, I know your type. What's the catch? If any student wants to leave above all else, all they must do is surrender their virtues to their basest desires. In simpler terms, they have to kill another student. What? Why do you sound so surprised? It's in the name Killing Class Festival.
I should have expected.
It's not surprising that I've dumbed everything down for our less gifted students, even further than I already have. I want you to go stabby stab, knife to the end of their lives, kill them in room temperature blood. That's the worst kind of blood.
You deserve
Of course, this is the real world. You can't just get off scot-free after splitting someone's head open. That's far too easy, far too dull. No, the murder is only the start of your troubles. I'm afraid from there on out, things will become more involved.
The first thing you should do after committing murder is find an accomplice. Someone to rely on, or throw under the bus if things get shaky.
This is tough.
Yes, the killer will be granted the privilege of choosing a conspirator to aid them in the coming class trial. Ideally, you'd have cooperated before and during the act of making a corpse, but death never comes at a convenient moment.
This is so hard.
And who am I to deny the occasional crime of passion? Oh, let's spice things up every once in a while.
No way! None of us would work with someone like that!
How narrow-minded of you. Would you not respond with force if I threatened to burn your precious grimoire? But I'm getting ahead of myself.
Oh my god.
When 3 or more people witness a corpse at the same time, the body discovery announcement will sound for all to hear. 3 simultaneous observers of the body, I stress. This isn't your average body discovery announcement. It's an advanced version of it. From then on, the innocent, spotless students will investigate the crime, while the killer, and the conspirator if one exists, will play the role of the blackened, undermining the truth at every turn.
Wait a minute, this is different. While the killer and the conspirator, if one exists. Oh my god, are you saying in this game, if you also play a part in the murder, you can escape? This is hard. No, this is hard. This might be more different than I've ever seen in my entire life if this is the case. If I'm a conspirator and someone planned out the stuff, we could have 2 people go at once. This is the hardest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Once the investigation comes to an end, all of you will be cordially confined in our courtroom and forced to find the blackened student or students.
Student or students? This is hard. This is crazy. This shit is crazy. Oh my god, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And at the end, you will vote for a student to be executed. A fatal finale for a fruitless crime. If a spotless student receives the popular vote, all blackened students will earn the right to leave this academy. Meanwhile, the idiots who allowed a mere criminal to best them will be rightfully executed. Talk about a worst-case scenario. The rules are rules. I trust you'll strive to avoid this outcome.
So every spotless student dies?
This might be the most insane thing I've ever seen.
Is that not what I said, you short-sighted slacktivist? Pay attention during therapy. You're paying for it. If the killer receives the most votes, they alone will be executed. And our curriculum of carnage will continue. But what about the conspirator, you ask? Well, after the trial, they will be cured of their vice and allowed to live on like any other spotless.
This is super insane. This might be the most insane thing I've ever... No, wait. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Oh, boo-hoo. How unfair. There are filthy filthy, rotten backstabber who nearly doomed you all to mass execution. And you can't do anything about it.
Oh my god. This might be the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life. I'm not trolling.
Except kill them, of course. Finally, if the conspirator receives a relative majority, they alone will be executed, and things will proceed as usual.
What? 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 You're telling me that this might be the most insane mechanism I've ever seen in any game ever. I'm so serious. If the conspirator gets in trouble and the killer did something, they still continue on?
This time, the killer is spared.
I can't believe
and will
it.
continue to walk among you as the game continues.
This is the most insane.
Isn't it?
This is the most insane concept I've ever seen in my entire life.
They were the ones who did the dirty deed, yet their lackey took the fall.
I'm locked in. This game, best believe I'm following this for the next 1,000,000 gajillion years. I pray for its success. This is hard.
This is insane!
No, this is crazy.
You little shit!
How do you expect to solve actual murders, especially when two of us are actively working against a group?
You'll be pleased to know.
Well, it'll certainly be hard, but it's not impossible. Surely it's not too much to ask for a group of such prestigious. Oh wait, you're not ultimates anymore. How unfortunate, but too bad. Snoop around and collect alibis because this will be a majority assignment.
What a stupid
Oh,
idea.
and a word of advice. If two people start vouching for each other really passionately, they'll probably both blacken. Probably. The rules described the two blacken roles will be known as killcurebeautifulvice system. There's also a few technicalities when it comes to multiple victims, multiple killers, tied votes, suicide, yada yada yada. We'll burn those bridges if we come to them. For now, keep things simple.
Your nefarious deeds end
I refuse to participate this. That's fine.
I don't understand.
What? I mentioned before, there are two reasons why your imprisonment will not last long. The possibility of a blacking victory is the first. However, it's just a possibility. There's always the chance that your colorful cretins will prove more intelligent than I epistlate, solving every murder that comes your way. Even worse is a scenario which no murders happen at all for an extended period of time. Sounds like something for us to strive for then. I do not have the patience to wait for a tragedy that will never come. And as the merciful nature of my other half will surely fade away as time passes, so too my interest in the kill game. Therefore, once the festival reaches 34 days, I shall declare the case serein and bring symphony to a swift conclusion. When that happens, the only rule remains will be the survival of the fittest. So kind of like a sudden death match? If that helps you understand, then so be it. True chaos will be brought forth. The bounds forged throughout your time will be mercilessly trampled as I turn friend against friend. Allies, betrayal, slaughter without a second thought. The most cherished of ideas broken into a safe of self-preservation. And at the end of it all, specters of agony and shame will linger over the ruins of Bitsukagawa with a single prayer on their lips. Only one will remain and the rest will burn. This is the most insane concept I've ever seen in gaming history. Oh, this is crazy. No, this is different than any danganronpa experience I've ever witnessed in my entire life. This is about to be so hard in every which way. I'm locked. Just know, take as much time, developers, take as much time as you need. I need this game finished. On God, I'm locked in every step of the way. The ever-growing dread that I have been nurturing throughout the creature's cruel expectations takes on a new form. A vision of the destroyed academy, our corpse screwing across the courtyard as the authorities frantically, hopelessly search for survivors. Is this what he's going to do to us? Please forgive me if I'm being a little vague about what will happen. In truth, I would like for much of it to remain a surprise. And by the looks of things, a bit secrecy can lead a lasting impression. Wow.
Not faking, pal.
That's fucked up. That's so fucked up. So that must be the second reason why you don't expect us to stay here very long. We're all going to die in a month or so, is that it? Well, no one's fate is set in stone. I wouldn't count on the miracle though. Just to be safe, you should play the killing game as intended. The procedures of the Kashar are well defined and meticulous in force, much better than taking your chance with an unknown rulist. Threatening that as may be, we will not bow to your whims. None of us will commit murder. That's what they all say, but they never mean it. You're simply performing an act of self-righteousness to keep things up appearances. No matter, it'll be fine to watch your sense of justice shatter and crumble to dust. Cut the humor. This farce has gone way too far. Yeah, this ain't funny no anymore. Can we go back to the part where we were ganging up on you? To turn the table so suddenly, only a demon could bring about a swift change in fortune. Someone call the police, call the Navy, call animal control. If only, but there isn't service here, Tux. I suspect as much. It is simply inconceivable that he would allow us to contact the outside world after going through all the efforts to contact us. As such, there's not much you can do to leverage the situation. Our only weapon is to stay calm and stay calm when this hellspin is enticing us into breaking the 6th most important commandment. 6? That's to be at least the 2nd. After that one, that says you need to take a day off on Sunday.
Okay, it's bad.
I suggest we run. It probably can't chase us all at once. No, I wouldn't force anyone to fend for themselves. Okay, you can be the meat shield then. Someone distract this fucking monkey or something. The rest of us can swim safely. We're miles away from the mainland. I could try throwing my megaphone at it. It's like 4 kilograms, so it might do a lot of damage. I can hear you, you know. Oh, I got it. Throw the short one. How dare! I think throwing people will just make it more angry. We must find a way to resolve this matter peacefully. So this is all too. Oh my God, she's crying. This is real serious. Coco, how could you do something like this?
Coco! Coco! Don't you dare mistake me for that insufferable, saccharine, spineless, uninspired excuse for a mascot. I am Bazado Saru, Vice Counselor at Bidokukala Academy, and unequivocal master of your minds and bodies.
Bizarro Sara is crazy.
And if you don't think about hurting yourself or others within the next 30 days, I'll have failed at my job.
Bizarro Sara is crazy.
Wee Wells curses you.
That explains why he's been so violent and cruel in comparison.
Darn it!
Maybe we could try and bring the other monkey back. That one seemed a lot nicer. If you're going to show a bias towards my lesser half, at least be discreet about it. Since you have the gal to make such a diminutive comparison, I should probably mention that all of the rules I brought up are just a formality. If you piss me off too much, I might just snap your neck on the spot. And that last comment you put on Thin Ice, Twinkle Toes? That's so arbitrary.
You should be ashamed.
No wonder you're so set on killing us. No being with conscience could devise a system so outdanishly cruel. We're all gonna die, aren't we?
What nonsense
I was not prepared for this at all. Useless. You are fucking useless. I'll show you cruel and arbitrary. Eat shit, bongo bitch.
That's impossible.
No, wait. Shoko rushed towards the malevolent screams and flailing his limbs in abject rage. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. I was fucking with Shoko, but he's gonna die. In an instant, the futility of Shoko's impassioned assault is made abundantly clear.
My. Someone felt tempted to reach for the monkey's paw.
Its tail scarf had tripled in length, constricting Shoko's neck, a bloodthirsty, sickened python. Ever so often, there's a audibly disturbed class that lets loose of a script, just enough to keep Shoko alive.
Why am I not surprised? There's always one dimwit who tries to attack the mascot and gets maimed in the process.
Damn.
That's...
Fuck you!
A fighter to the bitter end. Don't delude yourself into thinking you're some kind of martyr. You're merely a means to an end. A tool that I'll use to establish the stakes of our game. A way to show these idiots how serious I really am.
No!
Serious enough to give our class a front row seat to a human dissection.
Shoko flying about like a dying animal, furiously scratching and clawing at his neck to no avail. His weakened cries to terror pierce to the depths of soul, but the cold and heavy hand of the fear holds me firmly in place.
Saru, or whatever you call yourself, please, let him go. We'll work within your rules, if only for now.
Now that you're faced with the consequences of your own actions, you're suddenly willing to listen? How appallingly predictable.
This is insane.
You think that's enough to forgive the level of utter disrespect you've all treated me with?
We're sorry about Uda kicking you as well. We promise it won't happen again.
Yeah, and I was just joking about the monkey brains as well. I wasn't, yes! Super sorry. My sincerest condolences to your species for having such delectable gray matter.
Your word is law in this academy. We won't forget it.
This is crazy.
Please let him go, Mr. Bizarro Saru, sir. We're begging you.
Finally, we reach an understanding. Hear me well, airworms. Abandon all your pitiful notions of escaping from this island on your own terms. Every plan you've ever conceived, every trick you'll ever employ, I've already predicted and accounted for. Frankly, I expected something a bit smarter than a direct and announced attack. I'm insulted that you even thought to try. Attempting to escape, contacting the outside world, breaking our game with some trivial technicality. You'll find it all quite impossible, I'm afraid.
Oh, this might be the first game where there really is gonna be only one survivor. No BS. Like, there is no way, and there's multiple people leaving. Like all the other games where people leave, no, this one, everyone's getting dropped off. I'm telling you, there's only gonna be one soul. Not even the main character itself is not safe. It's really gonna go crazy.
I want nothing more than a good, clean bloodbath. Former ultimates indulging in vice, free to suffer the consequences. Oh, and teach this pint-sized punk not to cross me again. I'd hate to deprive you the pleasure of killing such a miserable whelp.
Effortlessly tossing Shoko towards us like a ragdoll, he hit the floor and writhed in pain before his limbs abruptly go numb. Rushed to his side and recoil upon seas of dozens of blood-red marks carefully tracing the skin of his neck.
He's just unconscious. I think he'll be fine, but he needs fresh air immediately.
Well, there's a lot of it outside this room, isn't there? Feel free to leave. It'll be much easier to commit murder when you're all scattered and unaccounted for. Oh, I can't wait to see who will die first. Should we start taking bets? My money's on the one who deserves it. I might just maul one of you here and now for the fun of it. Let's get things started with a bang, why don't we?
And at that moment, the ceiling let loose a fine cloud of mist, cloaking the air in a sea of gray. This small, yet imposed figure melts away in the smoke. His voice grows even louder.
It's trying to poison us! Ah!
door's unlocked, isn't it? Then let's make like an actor and exit stage left.
She didn't even tell us twice. All of us sprinted towards the exit, covering our mouths and noses as best we can. I take a moment, glance behind me, and see the professor scooping up Shoko in her arms before chasing after us, labored breath. As we fly through the door in a mindless sprint, we find ourselves greeted by a formless black sky. Unable to see, I race forward with reckless abandonment, praying that unseen obstacles or hidden monstrosities would fail to meet my own path.
Is it me, or is Biz following us?
Run faster, legs! Do we have anywhere to even run to?
Everyone, listen to me. There's a path to the left. Keep following it and enter the second building that you see. It should be safe there.
Got it!
Professor Nakagawa confidently instructed, temporarily stifles my panic aimlessness. We heard her voice and passed by the set of tower walls, their scale barely visible amidst the darkness. Eventually our eyes adjusted enough to trace the outline of the building from the murky shadows. We rushed towards, found an entrance, and pushed through the two set of doors. We made it. It doesn't take long for the remaining students to join us. The last to arrive are Professor Nakagawa, who gently drapes Shoko over a nearer table, and Yuta, who bursts through the door soon after.
Students.
Phew, I'm glad we all made it here safely.
This is...
My word. You ran in here in heels while carrying Shoko?
Well, maybe.
Wasn't that difficult to manage, physically speaking. Hold on, Miss N got it in her. She's in her bag when she runs. She's different when she runs. Don't let him hear you say that. Will one of you help me carry him to a dorm room so he can rest?
Without question.
Of course, you've done more than enough already. Dorm rooms? Oh shit, we get dorm rooms? I checked my surroundings. Of course, I remembered this place. This is the lobby of the school dormitory.
It could be.
This particular building has enough space for each of us to have a private room, along with water and electricity. It was the safest place I could think of. Seeing how it's pitch black outside, I think we should stay here for the night. We can't do that. We have to get the hell out of here. Mario ignores a protesting Miss N and proceeds to pound on the door with a tightened fist. What the fuck? It's locked.
Hey, cool it.
Seriously, it was unlocked only a moment ago.
Thinking sounds.
You don't think that evil monkey predicted we would come here, do you?
There's nothing wrong.
Out of the frying pan and into the fire. It looks like we're back to square one.
Perhaps.
Well, there's some good news at least. Can you all take a look at the door over there? She pointed to a door on the room's left side. Fan walks over and opens it.
Wow.
Score! It's a pantry! The boxes all seem to be filled with tools and food.
Yes.
Some of the metal boxes are special mini fridges. We keep plenty of food here for students. With these supplies in the bedrooms upstairs, we should be safe until morning.
I got nothing.
Fine, I guess we should stay put for now. Now then, today has been nothing but horrifying developments. I'm sure we're all exhausted. For now, I suggest that we go upstairs and get some rest, since we're finally... Kokoro-Sara. Holy shit, it's back! I can't believe I let it take control like that. What kind of counselor attacks his own students? What will mom think when I get charged with assault and battery? Do monkeys even have mothers? I thought they hatched from coconuts. And I threatened you all to kill each other, and I don't even know how I can ever come back from this. This is unforgivable.
I give up.
Well, back up here. I thought you were the one who trapped us here. Well, I was, but that was only for health and wholesome group bonding, I swear. I read in a book that escape rooms could help students learn to cooperate, so that's why I set them up.
Unacceptable.
Learn? Cooperate? We really burned to death. Wait, really? No wonder you hated me so much. I failed at my job as a counselor. What? Yes, we get it already. Stop crying. I know it helps kill bacteria, but this is crossing a line.
Come on, Cuckoo.
Oh, sorry. So if I remember correctly, you're unable to control that thing that took over you earlier.
You should be ashamed.
How pathetic.
I'm trying my best, okay?
He's probably the one who rigged those escape rooms with death traps. He often erases my memory when he's in control. Toya, take a look at her cocoa pad and frowns.
I spit in your general direction.
Oh wow, these excuses are pretty lame. Even if you went through trouble of putting them in text for me. That's true. Even if Biz is the one who's doing all of this, as your counselor, I'm still responsible for what happened to Shoko and everyone else. I wish there was something I could do to help. I know.
Wouldn't you say?
You can help us all leave the island. You'd be the best counselor ever if you did that.
Exit stage right.
Put your mouth where your money is, counselor. Help us escape this cruelty of your demon doppelganger. Well, sorry everyone, but Bizarro has taken control over the whole island. He's the only one that can let you guys out, and I don't think he wants to anytime soon. What kind of lame-ass bullshit excuse is that? There's a lot of things I just can't do. Helping you guys escape is one of them. If I tried, he'd likely take over and kill everyone, just out of spite. Never mind, we don't need your help. If you don't mind, try not getting anywhere near us, okay? Thanks. Please believe me, I don't want this killing game. I'm a pacifist. I don't even eat fruits because it hurts their feelings. Animate fruits given life by the devil. This entire school is playful of sin. Please don't be mean to me. Biz always tries to take over when I'm feeling sad. Is that a threat? Are you saying we'll be killed if we don't coddle you at every turn? No, of course not. You're unable to aid our escape, it seems. I assume a similar rule applies to stopping these so-called class trials from happening. Yeah, directly preventing a murder would cause Biz to take over. But at least I can give you guys 3 meals a day and a warm, cozy bed while you're here. Isn't that nice? I know I'm risking our lives by saying this, but wow, you're totally useless. I bet it's only pretending to be on our side while secretly working against us. Standard good cop, bad cop bullshit. Fear not, friends, for Maru Yokokume, Striker's extraordinaire, is unfazed by such simple coercion tactics.
Up and at 'em.
You know, that actually kind of makes sense. Kind of.
If you're good,
If the bad one mistrusts us enough, we'll beg for the good one to return and perhaps even trust it. I got it. You're trying to set up some cheap, lazy, I know you're there somewhere type moment, aren't you?
Is this a joke?
Even I think that trope sucks. You truly outdowned yourself, monkey. I promise, I don't actually like murder. You guys really do have a point though. I guess I need to prove myself instead of just sitting here complaining. Yes, such a thing would be helpful, I'm sure. Oh, I know. I could provide you with motives to not kill each other. Would you like that?
Share your thoughts.
I beg your pardon? Just a few minor nudges to help you guys stop your thoughts about murdering and escaping. I really don't think that's the last part is desired. In 34 days, that creature's going to... According to my calculations, it's indirectly enough to avoid Biz takeover. It's a perfect plan. That's your solution, really? Indeed, I can't think of a great many ways this plan could go wrong. But at least you're trying. Oh my god, Momoe is so funny. Hooray for the encouragement. I'm going to try my best to come up with a few of these anti-motives right away. Until then, please don't kill each other, I'm begging you. Coco does what can only be described as an undiscovered genre of a backflip disappearing before our eyes. How did it... So this is the part where we stare at each other suspiciously or something?
What?
Is that what we're supposed to do?
Students,
I think it's for the best if you disregard everything Kokoro said.
Stop right now.
Don't be alarmed by this killing game business, but don't antagonize Biz if you see him either.
Please see me afterwards.
Please just try to stay calm until morning.
Ask anyone else.
If you say so. We're on a time limit though. I assume you're speaking of the Kasura that the other half threatened us with. Right, for now, please don't concern yourself with that either. It seems like just another intimidation tactic, an empty one, as I believe we'll be rescued in a few days. We might not be able to contact the outside world, but they'll come looking for us, I'm sure of it. You're very eager to get us to stop thinking about danger we're in. Yato, please help me with Shoko. Very well. Yato easily picked up Shoko, threw him over his shoulders, and followed the professor upstairs. That interaction was certainly unpleasant. Oniji is, like, uneased. I agree with Girl A. We need to... We gotta get rid of that monkey, man.
I'm certain of it.
It's just a monkey. It's not a half man.
No one is perfect.
From a certain perspective, are we all not just... Shut up, you know what I mean. Who cares if it backflips and strangles people? It can't be invincible.
Done and
Yeah, there has to be some kind of central process unit or server we can get target.
I didn't know that.
I'm surprised you know such complex lingo, Taro. When you take apart as many devices as I have, you start to pick up things. Stuff. I admittedly disapprove of this line of speculation.
Is it morally correct?
The only way to lead this island is through peaceful meaning. If we resort to violence, we risk alienating our only ally.
Seems right to me.
You mean the good cop monkey? I thought we established that it's faking for some hackneyed sci-fi troop or whatever.
Hearing this noise.
Yeah, all it's got going for it, it's giving us motives or something. But ain't motives meant to convince you to kill, not stop you? Even if he isn't fully trustworthy, we are in desperate need of all the help we can get. Furthermore, the soaring lass judges one's actions, not the people they happen to share a body with.
so you know about
Right, but he admit to trapping us in those escape rooms.
Did I mess up?
Well, I suppose we could at least find his power button, though I hope we won't have to use it. Glad we're on the same page. Since we're sure about this, I'll share a spell in the Grimoire to deal with mechanical enemies. It's a QR code that'll fry any barcode scanner. I wonder if we can get Coco to scan it. I doubt it. And why do you have something so illicit? I love the hiss that she makes. A magical never reveals her secret.
Bear with me.
Now, let's not develop into meaningless squabbles.
Should we do some assault?
If it helps, may I suggest some asinines to help take our minds off things? Why do we keep bringing up saunas? We were nearly cooked extra crispy in that escape room. Haven't you had enough heat? Oh, Busho is like, says like that. Whoa, cool. I had no idea someone looked so calm and so angry at the same time. I better take notes for a future performance.
You say so.
Personally, I think anxiety might actually help her in our situation. That creature's idea of a killing game might seem absurd to us, but if we're trapped here for long enough, people might start getting ideas. For one, it'd be easy to kill me for sure. Sneak up behind and it's lights out for Toya. Or maybe you could manipulate me into playing the fool during the trial, since I don't hear quite the same as everyone else. Dude, I'm worried for her, bro. I feel like she is such an easy target, it's not even funny. That's not funny. Hey, it's not my fault I use humor to cope. Toya does a little quick tap dance while spinning her ear trumpet around her ear. Her hand. Say, does that horn actually work as a hearing aid? Of course not. It's a prop I used to get laughs out of people. Don't worry, I got the real thing too. Though at this point, I don't really need them no more.
My word.
I see. I was wondering why you would carry such a thing. It felt a bit dark if you don't mind me asking. Yep, my humor gets a bit weird and wonky when it feels like it.
I'll be honest.
This is quite the conversation for a group of could-be killers to have. If you must accuse anyone of committing murder in the future, I'll place my bets on the affront to God and science while it thrives on the tears of children.
This isn't the first
Are you talking about me?
I am deeply
Uta,
disappointed.
such words are simply unforgivable.
Not a bad idea.
What? Do you expect her to be a victim instead? I can't say I don't see it. Busho is like, bro, you better stop this nonsense. Oh my, what a terrifying expression. It's fine. I mean, what am I gonna do about these insults? Tell my parents? Oh, that's so devious. Oh, no, how sad.
Oh.
Ouch, now I feel like the villain here.
Carry on, then.
I, on the other hand, do not. I was merely speaking my mind, as I do in my sermons.
This requires special
Do
attention.
your sermons typically involve such tactless remarks?
All is well?
I consider myself to be rather tame, at least compared to the members of certain other denominations.
Amen.
Pray that you never face the dread of a small man in monochromatic attire at your door.
Have some self-awareness.
As a matter of fact, we all faced such dread before. We've been feeling it ever since you've opened your mouth. You're lucky I don't have security with me. Folks like you usually get chased out by the hounds.
Let's not overdo it.
I certainly have my works cut out for me.
Release all negative energies.
Let's start with the simple asanas first. Participants for you two is mandatory.
I look fine.
Please, I haven't done stretches in years. I'll pray someone else to do them for me. Teehee, better start running then.
Who would what?
What? I may just do that. Well, it looks like they're all in high spirits. It seems they're fine on their own. In the meantime, I should probably head to the second floor. The professor did recommend we get some rest.
Hello?
Oh, Hero, are you heading up already?
Bro.
Honestly, I don't blame you. It's been such a crazy day. I would never have guessed that I'd end up in a situation like this.
Hello again.
Wait, Weren't you one of the first people to say we were kidnapped? Well, yeah, I always knew that of the possibility, but I didn't expect it to be some slimy union busted oligarch, not some crazy murder monkey. Well, regardless of who or why, I'm glad that no one seems to be taking that killing game business to heart.
I'm not sure.
No one in their right mind would attempt something so vicious. That Biz creature deserves a rude awakening. Yeah, honestly, despite that absolute dumpster fire of a day, I actually had a lot of fun. Maybe I'm trying to cope in my own weird way, but I actually like getting the chance to meet you all. Yes, even Shoko. Bro, she's literally my favorite character in this entire game so far. She's clearing. Like, everyone's so good, but right now, Maru is like, she's the pinnacle of a bestie, no cap. That or you finally lost it. Seriously, even the twerk? Hey, anyone with the balls to stand up to authority like he did deserves a little respect in my book. That and a few short jokes. Point taken, I suppose. But enough about that, loser. You were a great exploration partner, puzzle dude. Thanks for putting up with me for so long. Thanks. It was nice to meet you, too. Alright, then. I'm gonna go back to chatting with everyone else. These idiots need someone to shoot their crazy ideas down. Good night. Stay safe. I think Mara helped me out a lot today. It's great to see so much positive energy. Especially in a situation. That's what I'm saying. With that, I think it's finally time to head upstairs. If I remember correctly, the men's dorms are on the right side. This is amazing. This is amazing, bro. Is that a counter? If I stand here with a coffee machine, it feels like just a barista. I'm only serving myself, though. The rest of you greedy lots can get your own coffee. Try to order from me, and I'll get your name wrong in ways you can't even begin to comprehend. Oh my god, that is so funny, bro. Inside the pantry is virtually mountain ranges of boxes packed to the brim with assortments of narratively convenient items. I'm pretty sure this pantry is supposed to be a walk-in, but I think I'll pass for now since I don't have the common gear. Is that a pachinko machine? What's this Gandhi contraption?
It's the real deal.
Oh, it's a pachinko machine.
What?
I thought gambling was illegal in this country.
KT gets you covered.
It is, but pachinko parlors use a clever series of legal loopholes and mild middlemen to basically ignore that fact. Intriguing. Tell me more. Okay, so the process starts when the customer turns in their pachinko ball for a ticket. It's usually a shop next door that happens to. Why do you know so much about this? Oh, I should also tell you how the Yakuza use these parlors for money laundering. He really is an expert of all this. Oh, very cool. The silent treatment, huh? She actually hasn't said anything in a while. Probably best if I don't disturb her. I'm gonna like her a lot too. Like, she really, like, she's just so funny. I'm not talking to her. You don't want to talk to her? Okay. And that's why I kept it on my persons at all times. Dude, with the backstory like that, only 150k yen is a steal. Okay. Toya?
I'm all ears.
I'll let you make depth jokes and let me make arm jokes. And enticing offer.
Got it, chum.
Want to shake on it? I'd reply back sarcastically in sign language. I have speech impediment. I'll take that as a yes. Okay, I'll start. Who has 2 thumbs and hates fishing? The posse will mount my head on the wall if they ever found out about this conversation. Oh my god. Look at her. Fan's so cool too, bro.
Not yummy.
For the record, I do not thrive off tears of children. I only drink them when there aren't any blood bags around. It's not like What? Am I reading that right? Okay. That does not help your case. That doesn't. Goodness, despite being younger than I am, you're completely incapable of doing even the simplest of stretches, even with my assistance. This is torture. Call the Navy. Call the security service. Call the bomb squad. This is a violation of Geneva Convention.
For shame.
Please tell me to reimburse your neighbors after you took their coupons. I would never not reimburse them, if that's what you're wondering. I know enough grammar to realize that doesn't work out a plea of innocence. Would it make you feel better if I lie and said that I did? Honestly, I might start doing it if it helps you sleep at night. Chikumi turns to me and whispers, "Hey hero, word of advice, deep sleepers are easy to steal from." I'm just gonna walk away. She's so funny, bro. Chikuma is so hilarious. Alright, let's head upstairs. Oh my god. So you got everyone's dorms? These are the dorms that are reserved for the female students. I should probably get out of here. Oh my god, this is so cool. Look, they got a dorm for every person. Okay, so you got the women's bathroom. You couldn't pay me to go in there. Not with all the nuts in the world. What? What a saying. Okay, so you got Shiromi's dorm. It's a shame that a professor has to stay in a student's dorm like the rest of us. Wow, that is amazing. I'm just looking for extra interactions. Alright, that's awesome. Okay, so you got all the girls here. Maru's dorm, Toya's dorm, Uta's dorm, Naomi's dorm, Fan, Momoe's, Chikuma's, and Hide's. Okay, let's go on to the boys. Taro's dorm. Is that pixelated artwork of us? Keep it as is. I should probably take the room that has my own picture to avoid any needless confusion. Wow, this is all so cool, bro. So all my dorms are here. Where's the bathroom at? Empty. Wait, why is there an empty dorm here? There's no nameplate on this dorm. It's probably not in use. No, I'm worried. That's a worried factor here. Transfer student potentially? Why would there be an empty? Hold on. Nope. Now I gotta go back. It's gonna bother me. I mean, it kind of makes sense though. Hold on. Wait. You have a woman's bathroom. So everyone's filled here on this side. It does make sense too with 17 students, and then there's an extra dorm with nobody in it. That means that, yo, that empty dorm room is gonna play a big factor later. There's no way it doesn't. And so you got Iki's, my room, Menzo, Oniji's, Shoko's, Busho's. Let's check Shoko out. A faint rustle echoes from behind the door. Professor Nagagawa and Yato must be in this room. Hope Shoko's okay. Alright, that's it. And there's all those rooms. So now let's go on mine. As I reach for the door, I'm interrupted by a voice behind me. It doesn't seem like he'll be waking up anytime soon. I can only pray that none of his injuries are permanent.
Hello again.
Oh, hello, hero. You seem to be a bit on edge, so I'd like you to know that Shoko's now resting comfortably in his room. Strangely enough, only a part of his neck was injured. A small area in front appeared badly blistered. Weird. If he was strangled, shouldn't his neck have similar wounds on all sides? Perhaps Bizarro Saru was going easy on him. Why wouldn't he do such a thing?
Well,
if he really wanted us to follow his games, it doesn't make sense to kill one of his players so soon. It would give us a common enemy, someone to fight against that isn't each other. It would ruin the stakes as corny as it sounds. You could be onto something. Perhaps it's all murderous threats ring hollow. That's true, there's still a chance that we can resist. Absolutely not. Yato, as your instruction, I forbid you to take such drastic measures.
That's impossible.
It's impossible to predict what would happen if we defy it, and I can't bear to see another one of my students get hurt.
No,
it pains me to see all of us unfold. It hurts knowing just how powerless I am in this situation. I apologize for bringing up such a thoughtless idea. I'm sure it'll be okay. From what I saw, moral is still high enough for us to be cracking crude jokes at each other. Huh, they really are upbeat class, huh?
I always had high hopes for you.
I wasn't initially worried that none of them would get along, but so many have managed to make friends already. And if the yellow monkey was speaking the truth, then this anti-modus could clearly help keep our spirits high. Yeah, I'm sure everything will work out eventually.
It's academic.
Once we escape and capture the people behind this, I'm sure we'll all become best of friends. It's funny, despite everything that's happened, I'm still excited for our future. Miss N has a small smile on her face as she said that. I'll choose to believe in her. Promise. I'm sure that Class 17 will bring about a future they truly desire. Whew. I bid our two medics a hopeful farewell and slide open the door to my room. Okay, very nice, but Kokosaru doll. So this is my room. To be honest, I was expecting a lot worse. Though it does beg the question, if Biz really want us to kill each other, shouldn't he have made it unbearable to live here? It'd force our hand a lot faster. Maybe Coco really is trying the best to keep us comfortable. That's true, then the chances we can get through this. No, it's more than that. I'm sure we will. No one's gonna try anything if we can count the fact that we'll be rescued soon. They'll have to come eventually, right? The twisted, impossible web of today's innumerable mysteries weighs on my mind as I think. at its certain lies the question most perplexed on of all: who's behind all of this? If Coco and Biz really are artificial intelligence, then the question remains as to who created them and how. As much as I wanted to attend, I never saw Bitukukawa as a type of school where people had such ingenuity. And yet the technology clearly exists. I can attest to that with certainty after today. Whoever they are, they're probably keeping close tabs on us. I bet they're hoping that someone will snap, hoping that someone will indulge and join them in our vicious, on their vicious game. That's why they tried to convince us that we had lost our titles. This killing game isn't just physical, it's psychological. What kind of person could do something so needlessly cruel? At the very least, I know I can trust Miss N and the other students. They all seemed incredibly A measured series of knocks interrupted my mental stupor. I blinked my eyes in surprise as I moved to enter the door. The hell is Hide doing in my room? Girl, she was almost completely silent when everyone was chatting in the dorm lobby earlier.
Hello again.
Oh, it's you. Is everything okay?
Hello.
Yeah, I guess. It's important, all right?
I understand.
Is there a reason why you need me
That's weird.
It's that teacher, Shiro. Professor Nakagawa?
Bear with me.
Yeah, her. She's really bad news.
You can't be serious.
Not this again.
Give me a second.
No, I mean it. She's a liar and a bad one at that. The group might brought her measly excuses, but I didn't.
That's not right.
None of what she said is true. She confirmed my suspicion when she led us here. What?
I have a theory.
While the rest of you panicked and ran without thinking, I tried the door to another building, locked.
I'm done with
How
this.
could she possibly know that only the dorms were unlocked? How could she possibly know that the power in this building was on? She knows what's going on. Hiro, we're all just following her script. Isn't any of this at least a little suspicious to you? That's... Of course, you don't agree. No, it's just... Do you know what it takes to be an ultimate instructor? Huh? What does that have to do with... First, you have to be an ultimate yourself. Not only that, you have to graduate with nothing short of impeccable grades. You're required to be on good terms with every staff member and spend years assisting them as a secretary. Even then, it's not guaranteed. Anyone who's going through the process as rigorous as that must be seriously committed to Bitukukawa. Especially since they could just as easily get a normal job somewhere else. As an ultimate, you have no shortage of options.
I don't get it.
Your point being?
Am I clear?
My point is that even though I only met the Professor Nakagawa today, I can tell she's extremely devoted to the school from her title alone. Someone like that, someone like her would never trap us in some crazy game, much less lie about doing so to our faces. It's absurd. Look, Hiro, you're my guy. No cap. But I'm low-key in the side of Hide here, bro. There's a lot of mystery that I have with her that's just not making sense, right? And the way you just said that is like a double parallel to what you just said. She literally is devoted to this school. Devoting to this school means you're devoted to Biz, means you're devoted to the killing game. You will allow any process to happen that will allow this to start. I have a feeling she is diabolical in some way, so I'm on Hide's side on this. It's far more likely that the person behind this has it out for the school. It's not common for people to be jealous of Bitukukawa and his prestige. Until we have some definitive proof about any of this, I need you to stop throwing around horrible accusations. I feel bad. Please? Her tense frown gives away a tired expression of resignation.
No! I'm trying my hardest.
Fine, I won't say anything else. I'm sorry. I know it's a bit harsh on me, but we need... No, I understand. I need to stop thinking the worst of others. It would help if I just calmed down and approached it slowly. Trying to solve things like this always give me tunnel vision. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. No, I feel like she's gonna be so prominent in this game. I like her a lot too. I'm sorry, but thanks, Hiro. Really, no problem. I'm here if you need to talk or whatever. Yeah, I appreciate it.
See you.
Good night. I think. She leaves in a hurry, her head held down and her shoulders hunched.
Bye.
She seems to take it oddly well. I assume she gets mad or try to fight with me or something. Doesn't matter though. I'm glad we won't have to deal with that anymore. Now, where was I? Oh, right. My final question. Could any of this be related to what happened to him? Could it really be a coincidence that this happened months ago after he was arrested? I know he wasn't exactly perfect, but I'm sure he couldn't have done anything to warrant something like this. If only I could talk to him right now. I think I might actually want one of his cheesy pep talks for once. I guess I'll have to be the one to motivate myself this time. This game of death and cruelty, so as long as we're unyieldingly in our virtue, there's no way we're going to lose it. Yes, the defining trait of the Bitukukawa Ultimate Student, achieving greatness in the eyes of others no matter the cost, that is my goal. Once I accomplish that, I will finally have the right to call myself the Ultimate Apprentice.
Surprised to see me?
And Miss, the barren hall, she lies awake in the dead of night with agonizing expression. How pathetic. If any semblance of justice exists in this broken, meaningless world of ours, her efforts would likely have borne fruit. Alas, such concepts of fairness are mere tricks of their mind. I can only presume that the mask she wears will crack and shatter in time, revealing the desperation lurking beneath. And so our performance
Begins. The stage is set. The curtain has risen. And all 16 of our players have been cast in their roles.
Why 16? Why is it not 17? Isn't the teacher included in this? Interesting.
It's amusing how little they suspect. Though he'd already revealed the true nature of our little game, none paid his words any heed.
What?
Of course, this wouldn't have gone so smoothly without the marvelous work of our star player. I almost regret my plans to dispose of them.
Oh my god, who is he talking about?
Just you wait, my wonderful audience. Soon, you'll be all too aware that not a shred of hope remains for these miserable airworms.
Why did I do this to myself while playing this game?
I am the Lord of Delusion, the wisdom of reprisal, and the patience of 1,000 years. The id to his ego, the animus to his anima, the yin to his yang. In a word, you may call me his shadow. Go forth, former ultimates! Show the world your beautiful vice!
Chapter 0. Prisoners where no voice can reach. That was so cool. Hairworms extermination. Zeros. Oh. This was cinema. This prologue was absolute peak, beyond recognition. I am so amazed. I'm letting this play through. That is what you call yourself a phenomenal prologue. Every single thing about it was just phenomenal. And I'm telling you, the thing about this entire prologue, the class trials in this game, the things that are gonna happen in this game as chapters go on, it's gonna be diabolical. That is the coolest concept I've ever seen in my entire life. Literally, you can have a killer and a conspirator, and you have to basically know both of them, if there is one. If there's not, yeah, like there's so many things that can happen. Oh my god, my mind is twisting. I'm making another video about this, about just the trial part alone. That right there is possibly the coolest shit I've ever seen in my life. If within any of the fan games that I could possibly think of. Cause wow. Round of applause to every voice actor on this list. You absolutely did phenomenal. Just know, you did fantastic. Everybody, the artwork, phenomenal. The music, oh, that was a 1,000,000 out of 10. I'm sorry, every song on here, if they drop it on YouTube, wherever, I don't care where, it's getting played. All these 2D artists, you're all amazing. I can't have y'all go anywhere. Please, y'all are all goated. I can't. Concept, storyboard artists, former I'm losing it, bro. And that's so cool, the concept. They're calling everyone former. Like, no, this is amazing. And you for playing. I appreciate you guys for releasing this. I feel bad for if you was waiting so long, man, I know that's crazy. But me, yo, dog, I'm so lucky I just got into all this, because I just heard about this, and then what do you know, they drop a prologue. I said, let me join and see what's up with this. Absolutely flawless. I want to say thank you to the entire development team. Thank you for just dropping this heat. I'm telling you right now, until I somehow miraculously go passing, I hope I need at least a good another 10 years to live so I could at least see this thing finish, because this was heat. Nah, this was heat. This right here was absolutely fire in every which way. So that's it for the video. I'm definitely gonna do another one though. I have to talk about that trial aspect so bad. I'm making the video on that immediately whenever I get a chance, because I know right now I'm trying to play the classic fandom game of Danganronpa another, but I gotta put this into the mix too, because bro, these characters were all so good. They were all peak, no cap. So I'm gonna leave it at that, man. Like I said, thank you again. If you did watch this entire video, thank you. I hope I didn't offend anybody or anything of that nature or whatever. It was just me talking, vibing, and I had an absolutely blast of a prologue. Cannot wait for chapter 1 for this game. Best believe your boy is gonna be following this for a good while. Trust. So thank you again. I do appreciate your guys' time. Now, right now, what time is it? It is like 9:50, 10 o'clock in the afternoon. Boy, I started this prologue at 1, left for a little break for like 4. I played it all day in one sitting. So I'm gonna spend the entire night editing, and by the time this video gets dropped, it should be the next day. I'm spending all night editing. I promise. But yep, that's it for me. So thank you very much again, and I hope to see you guys. If this is your first time, welcome. You know, I usually mostly do a lot of Danganronpa content, but I do other stuff as well. But lately, the fan games have been going crazy, so I've been enjoying myself right now. But yeah, I'll leave it at that. So thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see you guys in the next video or whatever future projects you would like to see me in. If you do, you know, subscribe, enjoy your stay. Yep, it's all well appreciative. So thanks again. Talk to you all later. Peace.